One of my favorite. And look at that. Look at that picture that you see as the logo for Suren Aja's team. Like, that is the surrender option that is in the game. And so it's a dedication for this team to just, picture the surrender button, picture the surrender moment of a team in Mobile Legends. And that's why they are called Suren Aja. So these teams are going to be the ones playing today for the first matchup, and we're just waiting for Team Suren Aja and Team Quixotic Vast to get ready. And once they're ready, we're going to jump into the game. So, welcome, guys. If you are new here, I am Sleepy. I have been your caster, and I will still be your caster for now, and will also help you and guide you. If there's any questions you might have around the game, do share with us in the comments, and I'll try my best to give you an answer that's to your satisfaction. So, for now, though, I would like to thank One Play Esports for putting everything together. It's because that these guys are putting opportunities like this forward for teams and players that are up and coming in the Southeast Asian region to have a chance at trying to climb the competitive scene, specifically in a Mobile Legends game. So thank you guys. Do follow One Play Esports on their pages on Facebook and Instagram. That is at One Play Esports, the number one, and Play Esports, PlayEsports. And then you'll get updated on the things that matter in esports. And if you want to get updated on the latest action, and if you want to watch some highlights from the streams that we're going to be watching today, please do go over to their pages and follow them. All right. Okay. So it seems that we're just waiting for one more team here because Quick Exotic Vast, I think, is ready. Now, Suren Aja, I hope that they're not living too fully to their name. I hope that they did not just surrender, because that would be weird that you have a name called, Suren Aja, and then you actually just go and surrender in every game you play. That's just not a great strategy in trying to climb the competitive ladder in Mobile Legends. So hopefully they'll be around soon, and then we'll get into the game. Okay. Quick Exotic Vast, we've seen a few times that they're really, really good. And I do like looking at Quick Exotic Vast play, and I hope that they'll show us some good stuff today against Suren Aja. And on the other hand, Suren Aja is also one of the stronger teams that I've seen play personally, because I have casted a few games that they played in, and they've been playing pretty well, and they've actually won a few tournaments here and there that as we've been organizing on the Metadatas platform. So it's really fun to watch these guys play against each other, because I know both teams can play. And look at that. The players from Suren Aja are coming in, and they are getting ready. And we're just waiting for two more. And I do know these guys because I have personally interviewed the captain, Daniel Rose. And well, they just formed their team, I believe, in April. And they are based in Singapore. And the reason of that formation for the team was because the circuit breaker season had just started. And so they thought, you know what, let's spend some time together, guys. And let's spend that time together in the game. And you know what? I think it's been working pretty okay for them. So we'll see if today Suren Aja will still triumph over the teams that are still hanging on in the One Play MLBB Open week number 3. And we'll have to check out the gameplay soon. Okay, the teams looks like they are ready, but we're gonna have to go and wait for the ready check by the admins. And once they are confirming that they're ready, we'll go and start the game. All right, guys, here we go. Game number 1. I hope you are excited as I am. Uh, I would really love to one of these times, see a surrender, but I don't think that's something possible. I don't think a surrender in a game like Mobile Legends is, first of all, possible. And second of all, I'm not sure if it's respectful to surrender. I think in this types of games, especially in a competitive scene like this, you want to just be very, how do I say that? just play it to the end, right? You will never know what comes out of the team fights. You will never know what comes out of the game. That maybe you'll have a chance at actually winning the game if you stick around enough. And with that, we're going to start game number one, the first series of today between Quick Exotic Vast and Suren Aja. Here we go. Okay, all right. The bans are coming in already, and already we see the usual suspects: Esmeralda, Claude, and I'm expecting to see a Yu Zhong and also a Uranus / Kaja to be banned by each team. Saigo will have to do a second ban here for Team Quixotic. And it is going to be the Valer instead, because Valer is actually one of the better heroes that Sura and Aja have been utilizing on the hands of Daniel Rose. And overall, Valer is just a great support hero that you'd want to complete your lineup with.
Your team is
Surprisingly, Ling is actually one of the bans that come out from Sura and Aja. And Yu Zhong is available for a taking, and Quick Exotic Vast did not wait to take that hero to complete their lineup. And now we're seeing a Layla being showcased by Cheers' mate. He is the marksman user in the Sura and Aja lineup, but I'm pretty sure this is not what he's looking for. I would personally congratulate you, and I would vouch for you forever if you win with a Layla in this game. And of course, it's not going to be the Layla. Come on. Come on. You're just teasing us. And that's cool. That's cool. That's fine. That's fine. Anyway, Surenaja went with the Baxia and the Kufra, the double tank lineup. And now Team Quick Exotic Vast is going to find a few tanks of their own. They started with the Uranus. I'm surprised that Suren Aja did not take up the Uranus. I think Uranus is one of the strongest heroes that one could use now in their team. And again, it's the Layla. Oh, dude, if you pick up a Layla, I would personally just call you up and say Suren Aja, bro. I don't think it's a great option. And I'm not even kidding when I say that. Okay, thank God.
Your team is
Man, this guy's playing with me. I know it. Cheers mate is just playing with me. I can feel it. Anyway, so Carp Cake took his Jawhead, and we've seen a few times that Jawhead is doing great for teams. Doesn't matter who. I think Jawhead is an overall great off-laner hero. So I do expect some good plays coming out of that. And I didn't mention the Luo Yi pickup by Smile Hero from the side of Quick Exotic. Luo Yi is fast becoming the one of the staple picks in the games that we're seeing. As a support hero, she's just phenomenal because of the amount of control and zoning that she can do with her abilities. And Alice picked up by Daniel Rose, the captain. I know it says Hover here, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to be the Hover that's playing the Alice. It's going to be Daniel Rose. We'll see it. We'll confirm it later when we get into the game. But for now, what we can confirm is Alice will be in the game. 2 more pickups by Team Quick Exotic Vast. What are they going to be? The Cho is here. A great counter to heroes like Alice and even Jawhead. And the Angela Yu Zhong combo. I love this. I think Quick Exotic Vest is going to get away with this. And Layla, please stop this. Cheers, mate. Come on, man. Pick it already. Take the Layla. Be a man. Don't just tease it out like that. Pick her. Pick her up. And of course, you don't pick her up. All right. Fair enough. But I was talking about Yu Zhong and Angela. And I think they're going to have a great time playing this game. I'm pretty sure we're going to see some good action from either team. But for now, though, based on the lineup that we're seeing from either team, I'll have to give this game one to our friends over at Quick Exotic Fast. But we'll see if Suren Aja can break their momentum and win the game instead. Well, good luck and have fun to both teams. We'll find out who's going to win game number 1. So one thing I've been talking about regarding Suren Aja, the team, they're actually a group of memesters. They basically love to joke around, just have fun playing the game. And I think that's one of the best ways to play the game, to approach a competitive game, which is to just have fun as much as you can. So that's why I've been loving the personalities that's coming out from. Look at that. Hover is just saying, "Sup? Yo, what's up?" Not sure if that's allowed, but it's fun. I think it's pretty harmless, so I think we should allow it. But if we can't, then, well, rules are rules. But for now, it looks like we're pretty safe, so let's go and introduce the teams before a team fight happened. But Jawhead all ready to throw on the Cho. The Cho is thrown back, but he will be able to stun 2 heroes on the side of Suren Aja, and so he will be safe. Ooh, fast action coming out from Suren Aja. A great way to introduce themselves to Team Quixotic Vast. Hello. And already they're pressuring this blue buff area and just having 5 heroes committed here. Angela is late to the party, man. But somehow the retribution from the Yu Zhong secured the buff for himself. And so nothing was lost, but time for Suren Aja. And it's looking good for Team Quixotic so far. Angela having some fun with the Baxia. Baxia, though, getting chased by Cho. Meh. Never gonna happen. So yeah, let's now introduce the teams now that we have some lull time. Nate So is on the Yu Zhong for Team Quixotic Vast. Smile Hero playing the Luo Yi. Hai Zhou is going to be on the Uranus. Saigo playing the Cho. And ZX Sung is playing Angela. Uranus is getting low. He has to use his Purify in the top lane. But it looks like that he's not going to be safe because it's First Blood by Granger. Congratulations, Team Suren Aja. You got First Blood. And now it's looking like Smile Heroes in the danger. And Alice is committing, and that's a kill right there. Cho, though, no kick just yet. He's not level 4, so he's not going to be able to commit Way of the Dragon just yet. And with that, a 2-0 scoreline. The advantage of Team Suren Aja. In the top lane, Uranus in danger. But Granger's gonna hurt him a little bit, but Yu Zhong is now committing his Black Dragon form. Oh, the flicker away from the Kufra will have to sacrifice the Granger. But in the bottom lane, Angela getting picked off by the Granger. I mean, an Angela can't really deal with a Jawhead, so I think that's a no-brainer that Jawhead will win the 1v1 against Angela. And Angela shouldn't be fighting any heroes 1v1 in the first place, so I don't know what happened there. Might have been a misplay by Angela. I want to introduce Suren Aja before the fight happened again. Hover is going to be on the Baxia. Carp Cake is playing Kufra. Cheese Bun's playing Jawhead. Daniel Rose, of course, is going to be on the Alice. And Cheers Mate, having teased out the Layla a few times, is not going to play the Layla because he can't. Pretty sure he can't make it work. I mean, if you think you can make it work, do show us. Play a Layla next game. Well, first, a Way of the Dragon committed, but Alice with the Blood Ode will keep his team safe and herself safe. But now Angela and Yu Zhong are one, and they'll try and complete this kill onto Granger. He will get it. The Kufra is a little bit off position, and with that, a double kill secured for Yu Zhong. Easy kills for Yu Zhong. And Uranus is very aggressive, trying to get a kill onto this Alice and Baxia. But Baxia running away from the Uranus. Daniel Royce will get his TP cancelled, but Uranus will pay for it with his life. Baxia, though, will get poked by Luo Yi, and Luo Yi sticking around this bush, trying to maybe bait out an engagement, and she succeeded in that. Jawhead did try to engage on her, but now will get kicked back by the Cho, and that's a mega kill on the Yu Zhong. So these players are playing some next level gameplays here. They're baiting out team fights or baiting out engagements and retaliating. First, we saw the Alice baiting the teleport. She had her ultimate ready, and when she saw the Uranus actually trying to cancel her teleport, her recall, she actually activated her ultimate Blood Oath right away, and that got her the kill. Now, Yu Zhong is gonna, again, another kick onto the Alice by the Cho. The Cho have been phenomenal in supporting this Yu Zhong and getting his kills. The Way of the Dragon committed twice, and that's 2 kills confirmed for Yu Zhong. He's now 5-0-0. Yo, I don't think you need to let... okay, wait, anyway, Kufra is killing off the Luo Yi. Now Uranus is in the midst of 2 heroes, while Yu Zhong is now back on his Black Dragon form. Granger is not safe. Can he escape from this Black Dragon? The answer is no. Next, there's going to be the Kufra taken out, unless he flickers away, and that's what he did. Baxia, though, not so lucky. And Yu Zhong, I'm starting to think you're just imbalanced as a hero, because I've seen you play a few times now, as in the hero, and a lot of teams struggle trying to counter this hero right here. And that's a big problem, at least for now, for Team Suren Aja. And they'll have to find a way to counter this Yu Zhong with a hard disable. And the problem is they don't really have a hard disable except for the Kufra stunts. Another kick is going to come out to the Alice. Blood Oath is not activated just yet. And with that, she will be able to escape. But it got like somehow a damage coming in from the Yu Zhong will secure the kill to the Alice. Oh, getting thrown back by the Jawhead, but he's a little bit too tanky now, isn't he? He's going to get saved once again by the Cho. And wow, in the process, getting a legendary streak and the middle turret. It's going so well for Team Quixotic Fast and Suren Aja. You'll have to figure out a way to come back into this. And one of the things that you can do right now is disable and stop this Yu Zhong at all costs. Well, maybe not at all costs, you know, because that implies that it's okay to die 5 heroes to only kill 1 Yu Zhong. That's not good. You want to try and catch him off guard, catch him off position, but the problem is the Angela will always be ready to back him up. So what is the right timing? When is the right timing for Team Suren Aja to commit to that Yu Zhong? The kick onto the Alice. The Alice is committed to Blood Oath, but the Black Dragon form is now on. Again on the Yu Zhong. Alice will not be able to escape. Secured, killed by the Luo Yi. Now Yu Zhong running around with Angela, helping him get that speed boost, while Jawhead securing a kill, but legendary once again. Yu Zhong is still on. He's down to half HP, so he's thinking twice when it comes to engaging once again. Instead, he goes to the turtle. And I would argue that that's a better choice here. Just make sure you farm more, widen the gap in the advantage that you already have. Get back to farming your jungle, secure all the buffs that you can get, and then look for another team fight. At this point, it's really hard to counter this Yu Zhong. The only way this could work is for Cheer's mate to go all the way to the late game. And that means Team Suren Aja's strategy of choice will be to turtle. And by turtle, I mean not kill the turtle, but to defend as much and as long as possible until the Granger is farmed enough to counter the Yu Zhong. Because here's the thing. Yu Zhong looks like he's really strong right now, which he is. But it is normal because this is the exact moment where he should be strong. But as the game progresses to the late game, his effectiveness is going to falter. And Granger's effectiveness is going to increase. And that means the chance that Team Suren Aja has is in the very late stage of the game. So that would be their interest. They want to drag this game as long as possible for this Granger to get all the farm he can get and then counter the Yu Zhong later. And the one thing he has to do is to survive. And it's going to be hard because the Cho will be targeting him non-stop. But with the help of his teammates, he should be able to survive for a long time. Okay, okay. More stuns by the jaw. Oh, a throw by the jawhead, almost hitting. But it's not gonna happen just yet. Yuzhong looking like he's gonna come in now. Alice committing the blood ode immediately, and Yuzhong, there you go, a shutdown. That's the start of this comeback. If you can shut down now, I think there's a big chance that Suren Aja will try and come back into this game. Look at the Cho being chased down by the Jawhead. I don't think they're going to catch up to him, especially with the Angela helping the Cho. Instead, they focus on the middle turret. And you know what? With that kill out to the Luo Yi by Alice, I think they can just go Lord now. Unfortunately, the Yuzhong will revive in 7 seconds. So it's not the right time for them to go for the Lord, but this is a good indication that now Team Suren Aja have started winning all the team fights that they're engaging in. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think Suren Aja is back in the game. Oh, the stun by the Cho failed, and that's why he's going to pay with his life. Another kill by the Granger, and Yu Zhong is actually so low that he can't even survive in the dragon form. Wow, now is a great time for you guys to go and kill the Lord, guys. Suren Aja, do it. Please survive, Alice. He will. Oh, getting chased by the Uranus. Almost escaping. But will go down to the Luo Yi. Lord has been slain. Look at how fast the Lord fell to Suren Aja's lineup. And with that, I think the advantage is now transferred over to Suren Aja. Just like that. It didn't have to go to the late game. This is the mid-late game, and it's already going in the way of Suren Aja. And here's the thing about Yu Zhong, guys. He is strong, but he's not going to be strong forever, as you're seeing it right now. And the other thing that I saw happen is that, okay, wait. There's going to be a Way of the Dragon committed to the Jawhead. Can they kill this Jawhead? They should be able to. They will. The Cho, though, will not have a Way of the Dragon to commit for the next team fight. And with that, the Granger will be in a very safe position to deal the most damage that he can. First, the top lane inhibitor turret. They will want to secure this objective before going for a team fight. They've done it. The dragon is now on. The Granger will have to escape this dragon. He can do it, but he needs his teammates to save him. They can't save him, and so the Yu Zhong is now going to be free to roam around and kill everyone else on the side of Suren Aja. That includes the Alice, but can he keep up with this Alice? She's now very mobile. With her cooldown now very low, she can just teleport in and out of team fights without breaking a sweat. And Team Quixotic Vast will have to spend extra efforts and extra time to catch any of the heroes on the side of Suren Aja. Are they literally trying to engage here? The Baxia did crash onto the Angela. Angela is getting low. He's dead. Now Angela will not be able to back Yu Zhong up, and that's why Yu Zhong is already retreating. Uranus, though, can he escape? The Blood Ode is on, and Uranus is going low. The Black Dragon form, once again committed by the Yu Zhong, chasing the Baxia. The Alice will escape for now. Can they re-engage, or should they retreat now? The Cho is going low, will be taken down. The Immortal is triggered, while the Alice is actually split pushing the top lane. Crazy split push strat by the Alice, trying to secure the crystal instead of focusing on the team fights. Almost taking it too, but will be cancelled by the Yu Zhong as he realized what's going on. But that is so close. She was willing to give up the team fight to go for the win, and it almost worked. And if it worked, that would have been a crazy amount of energy wasted by our friends over at Quixotic. And thankfully, it didn't work. Now it's actually going to turn back around because Baxia, Alice, are going to be taken down, and Granger is out of position here. If he's caught by the Uranus, I think he's dead, and he is dead. Oh no! I don't know what happened here because it's way too fast for us to catch up. But I think Suren Aja might have just thrown that game with that attempt. A good attempt at finishing the game early, but I think it costed them the game instead, because now a 5-man push by Team Quixotic Vast will be able to secure game number 1 with a very, very interesting and high energy finish. Okay, guys, we need to talk about this. All right. Where to start? First, Quixotic Vast they've got the advantage all the way from the early game, right? The Yuzhong have been dominating throughout, and that's why it's a little bit hard for our friends at Sura and Aja to counter the Yuzhong and Angela combo, right? So, Quixotic has the advantage, and Sura and Aja have done so well in trying to delay the farm that the Granger can get. And he's been getting some good farm towards the end of the game. And that's why we're seeing a comeback by Sura and Aja, almost toppling that crystal when Alice, Daniel Rose, was actually trying to split push it. But instead, he can't finish. And it was props to the Yuzhong realizing what happened. Because if he hadn't realized that the Alice was split pushing, that would have been game. And Sura and Aja would have been up 1-0. But the reason that Team Sura and Aja did not win that was because I think they rushed that last push, because I think they were on their way on coming back in terms of gold advantage and experience advantage. So I think they could have taken it slower, but I guess they saw an opportunity, they took it, and well, it didn't work out. That's okay though. It was a great attempt. So that's only game 1, and we're gonna see more in game number 2. Let's look at the stats. How much damage did Yuzhong did? 39%. I mean, look, when he's in a Black Dragon form, all he does is just hover around all the heroes on the side of Sura and Aja, and they'll get damage. And that's why he did most of the damage, right? 39%. No biggie. On the other side, though, there's the Alice with 37%, almost matching the percentage level that the Yuzhong has. And that shows us how this Alice is just a great AoE and area of effect hero. A great teamfight hero that I think Daniel Rose loved to play. And it almost made it work. Anyway, there you have it. Game number 1. A really quick turn of events that almost went to the way of Sura and Aja, but did end up on the hands of Quixotic Vast. So they're up 1-0. Now let's get ready for game number 2. And I think the teams are in fact ready and waiting in the lobby. So whenever they're done setting up, already being asked if they're ready, and if they are, let's get into game 2. No need for a break for this one, guys. Non-stop action. All right, the teams are saying they're ready. The thumbs up from Sura and Aja. We're just waiting for a confirmation by Quixotic Vast. In the meantime, once again, thanks to OnePlay Esports, providing us the platform and opportunity to see all these up-and-coming teams in the Southeast Asian region. If you're a Mobile Legends player, if you're trying to get into competitive Mobile Legends, there's still a week number 4 for the OnePlay MLBB Open happening next week, so you can sign up and compete as well. And who knows, maybe I'll be able to cast some of your games, and you'll get a spotlight, and then you can show off your skills.
Your team is banning.
So come on, sign up. Sign up over at meta.us, and do follow OnePlay Esports on their channels to get updates on the competitions. There's going to be future competitions as well, so you don't want to miss out, okay? Follow it, follow it. All right, back to the game. Game number 2. Immediate ban on the Yuzhong. Now, here's the thing, right? If Sura and Aja plays the Yuzhong, they would not ban it because they got first pick. But I guess with this ban, it shows us that no, Sura and Aja just don't play Yuzhong. And I think that's one of the reasons why they were caught off guard when they were facing that Yuzhong in the last game. So, I mean, it's great now that they can ban the Yuzhong. Even if this goes to game 3, I don't think we're going to see a Yuzhong anymore since, you know, now we know what Quixotic Vast is capable of when they have a Yuzhong on their side. Okay, Esmeralda ban, followed up by a Claude ban. Is to be expected. And now, final ban for this first phase will go to Quixotic. What is it going to be? probably the Uranus. And it's the Valier once again.
Your team
Wow,
is
they just
picking.
don't want to deal with the Valier, huh? Now that you think about it, I think that for the majority of the games that I've seen Quixotic Vest play in, they ban the Valier almost every single time, I think. So if we've got the opportunity to interview Quixotic, I would love to ask them why. Why do they ban the Valier so often? Was it because of a bad experience, or do they just don't like the hero? What? We'll have to find out. So let's hope that Quixotic Vast wins, and then we'll talk to them and ask that very question. For now, though, Uranus is now picked up by Cheese Buns. I have to say, one of the best heroes, and I think Sura and Aja will know how to play this one because it's pretty similar to how the Esmeralda is functioning. So I think Sura and Aja would love to play around this Uranus, soloing the top lane. The Ling pickup now. Gonna fall. Oh, what?
Your team is
Are we seriously seeing an Alucard in play today, guy? Oh, this is already very interesting. Yes. I want to see an Alucard. Yes, I do. Thank you, Team Quixotic Vast, for showing us that Alucard can still have a place in competitive matches. And I can tell that Sura and Aja is now thinking about it. What are they going to do with this Alucard? Wait, what? Okay. Well, I'm seeing an Angela.
your team
I'm
is
pretty
picking.
sure Quixotic Vast will pick up an Angela with this lineup. Ling and Alucard both will benefit from the Angela security. So this third pick, it should be an Angela. Otherwise, it's going to get banned in the next ban phase when Sura and Aja will have the opportunity to ban a hero. Oh no, they pick up the Luo Yi, so I guess they're willing to let go of the Angela? That's okay. So they're pretty confident in the abilities of these heroes, Ling and Alucard, to survive without the help of Angela. For now. Still available, though. And if Sura and Aja don't ban Angela, then I guess they can take it. Pretty sure they'll take it. Well, Jawhead is banned.
Your
It
team
was
is
pretty
banned.
annoying, albeit not very effective, but it's just banning. Oh, there you go. See? The Angela ban.
Picking.
As expected. Now, I don't know if Team Quixotic should have picked up Angela. As I was saying, it would benefit both the carry heroes, Ling and Alucard.
Team is picking.
But I think that these two heroes will still be able to survive even without the Angela. So it's not the end of the world for them. And if they pick up the Atlas, that's some really, really powerful team fight potential. But
Your team is
it will not go as smoothly because then they'll get countered by all these heroes on the side of Sura and Aja. Alice, Kufra, Uranus, and the Selena stuns will disrupt all your attempts at winning team fights. So you'll have to watch out. And if possible, pick those heroes up before you start a team fight, especially the Selena. With that final hero, it's going to be an X-Borg, it seems. There you go. 10 heroes locked in. And with that, we're going to get into game number 2. Good luck and have fun to both teams. Okay. Here we go. Another Alice. It's going to be played out by Daniel Rose. But I am really interested in how the Smile hero or any other player that's going to play Alucard here. Because we don't see this often. So Smile hero is indeed the person who will be responsible in driving around the Alucard. And Selena with that epic Thunder Flash skin. I've never seen it before, actually. So what does that look like? I should know. I'm a Selena player, man. I should know. But it is Hover Selena. And a Selena is, in general, a superb teamfight hero because she will disrupt any of your attempts of surprise and engaging in ganks. It's just very near impossible to gank a Selena because she will have traps laying around scouting the area. So here we go. Game number 2 between Team Suren Aja and Team Quixotic Vast. Quixotic Vast is up 1-0 in this lower bracket round number 3. And we'll see if Team Suren Aja can come back this game to bring it to 1-1. A pause is in progress, so while that's happening, why don't I introduce the heroes and players? Cheese Buns on the side of Suren Aja is playing the Uranus. Daniel Rose will be playing the Alice. Carp Cake is playing Kufra. Hover is playing Selena. And Granger is being played by Cheers Mate. On the other side, Team Quixotic Vast are Naxo playing the Ling. Smile Hero playing Alucard. Vanes is on the Luo Yi. Psycho playing Atlas. And finally, Haizo playing the Export. I'm liking this lineup by Team Quixotic, okay? Alucard will be able to deal a lot of damage in team fights, but that would have to rely on Atlas finding a good amount of people to stun. The problem is there's a lot of mobile heroes on the side of Suren Aja that Alucard will not be able to catch up to very easily. And if Alucard can't catch up, then he can't deal damage. And if he can't deal damage, he's not a very effective carry hero. But we don't know. I'm not sure how this is going to go. I'm pretty sure it's going to come down to all those big, huge team fights where Atlas will be able to get 2, 3, 4 man stuns. And then the Alucard will be pretty effective combined with the Ling. So hopefully the pause is going to get resumed soon. And then we'll catch the action from both of these teams. All right. While the pause is going on, let's just talk about how these lineups will work. For the side of Suren Aja, they do have great early game potential with the Alice and Uranus running around the map, especially with the Selena ganks. And Granger will try and secure the late game because as we saw in the first game, Suren Aja did try to stall the game as much as possible. And it was kind of working for a second, but because they overextended in that one single team fight, the late game potential of the Granger wasn't fully realized, and that's why they couldn't win that game. But this time around, they should know that they will need to buy more time for the Granger if he can't get a good start. But if he gets a good start, then by all means, end the game early. So that's two strategies that Team Suren Aja can deploy. You know, early ganks with the Alice, Selena, and Uranus. Or you can drag the game all the way to the late game with a Granger as your carry. On the side of Team Quixotic Vast, they don't have a marksman, but they do have the Alucard. And the Alucard is a great late game hero on his own. He deals great damage. He's pretty mobile. He's a pure DPS hero, to be honest. There's not much else he can do. And that's why he's got a lot of potential in dealing damage in the late game. Their early game, I'm not so sure. Honestly, this looks like a very late game oriented lineup. Maybe the X-Borg will be able to carry them throughout the early to mid game. But it's not very reliable if it's only one hero that's going to be able to do that. All right. So that's the two strategies. I think Team... honestly, I think Team Quixotic Vast would also love to bring this to the late game. But Cheers Mate is actually AFK. That's not good. Oh, no. We don't want to unpause when there's still a player AFK in the game, guys. So, unfortunately, the first blood will have to go to the way of Quixotic Vast because Cheers Mate just didn't have a chance to react. Okay. Well, the game continues, and now Team Suren Aja will still try and disrupt this buff with the Uranus taking the kill onto the Luo Yi. And maybe even this Ling is going to go down. He's going to TP out. Recall on the Atlas will be disrupted once more by Cheese Buns. Man, they're wasting a lot of time for Team Quixotic. And that maybe that's the payback with that one kill onto the Granger. That feels bad. I hope that they know that they were unpausing the game Because otherwise, that would have been a very bad practice to just unpause it without warning. But anyway, the game continues. Okay. Alucard. Let's look at the damage potential. Oh no, he doesn't have any damage actually. He's almost down. Almost dying to the Selena. The Selena was just really, really, really painful to deal with. So no, the Alucard is not very effective just yet. He needs time. He needs to farm up a lot before he can be effective in the team fights. And that's what they're gonna do. Team Quixotic Vast will have to drag the attention away from that top lane so that the Alucard can farm. And how they can do that is activate the Ling, the Atlas, and the Luo Yi in the middle and bottom lane. For now, though, the engagement, the Kufra with the bouncing ball will be able to secure the Luo Yi. And Atlas, two-man stun onto the Ling ultimate. But there's no kills just yet for the side of Quixotic. That means the Luo Yi was a free kill, effectively. X-Borg, though, will be able to get the Kufra, and following that up, Ling will kill the Selena. Selena was out of nowhere in the middle bushes. I don't know what she was doing there. She shouldn't be there. That was not where she was supposed to be. And now Atlas, no, Alice is trying to chase the Atlas away, but instead she over-committed, I must say. That cost her her life. And now Ling trying to get the Granger. Will the Granger be able to survive this? He's low. And actually, as he turns around, he throws some bullets onto the Ling and gets the shutdown. And now Luo Yi, you're in danger, but I'm pretty sure she's still pretty safe. And the Selena saved by the Atlas. Luo Yi, you're very lucky you have a man like Atlas on your side. And now Alucard is getting some kills too? Okay. Now it's turning back around. All right, we're talking. We're talking. Okay, Alucard trying to deal with this Uranus in the top lane, but honestly, it's not time yet for you to deal with the Uranus. Uranus is way too tanky for you to deal with 4 minutes into the game. So no, please don't try stuff like that just yet, Alucard. You still need some time, and now it's just not the time. Okay, in the bottom lane though, bouncing ball, a good amount of stuns, but there was no wall to pin them to. And now the blood out into the disable by the Alice, getting stunned by the Atlas, but she will still be able to kill off the Atlas. Ling is being chased down by Selena. The ultimate committed. Will he be able to kill? No, he doesn't want to kill. He just want to escape. But the Kufra try to scare them away. And they will get scared away. And that's why Sura and Aja should be able to secure this bottom turret. And that's a first objective taken by Sura and Aja. Oh, the blue buff area is not safe because Alice jumping in with the blood ode. She's getting so low, though. She might even die here to the Luo Yi. She does. Ling is trying to scout the enemies before he jumps in. Maybe he doesn't even need to jump in because the opponents, Sura and Aja, are retreating. Except for Carp Cake. He's actually running away now. I don't know what the ultimate was committed for there by the Ling, but I guess it achieved the objective of trying to run away from Sura and Aja safely. So now, there's actually nobody killed in that team fight, so that's pretty safe team fight by both teams. Not really committing too much. We'll see some rotations to the top lane because now I think Team Sura and Aja is realizing that the Alucard is given too much space here and they can't let that happen. And this Alucard is actually going to try and fight back with the Uranus now. Not yet. Give it a few more minutes, 2-3 more minutes of farm, and maybe Alucard will be able to take on this Uranus one-on-one. For now, though, you'll have to wait. Look at that. He's just running away from Cheese Buns because he can't deal with him. He just can't. It doesn't mean that he can't forever. He will eventually be able to survive a 1-versus-1 against the Uranus. Even now, he's dealing a lot of damage, but the problem is he is pretty squishy. He's not as tanky as he thinks he is. And that's why it's not a great strategy for you to 1-versus-1 the Uranus just yet. The Ling is disabled, but there's no real follow-up on that. So the Ling will still survive. And once again, Alucard being chased down by this Uranus. Oh, the Uranus is having a great time with this Alucard in the top lane. He just can't catch a break. And the Alice Blood, it committed to the blue buff area. Stunned immediately by the Atlas. Will not be followed up, though. The Ling did ultimate. Met his ultimate. Uranus is now jumping from the back lines. He will try to find this Luo Yi. I think he can, but he's running around the turrets, almost juking the Uranus, but no. He will not be able to do anything for now. So that's two. I mean, that's 1-for-1. An equal trade from either side. Oh, somehow Alucard is found again, and this is bad news because Alucard needs to delay like a lot more time. I mean, it's really up to his team, not him per se, but he needs to play his part in surviving all these team fights, not dying to the Alice. And it was actually really close to their base too. And now bounce and ball, Alice jumps in, an immediate kill onto the Kufra. I mean, onto the Atlas. And Luo Yi has gone down a second time in that team fight, actually. Because she went down before, and now, again, back in the sidelines for 20 seconds. This Granger is getting all the farm he can get, and Cheers Mate is having so much fun in this one. So, as I was saying, he didn't need to drag this to the late game. The Alucard is the one that needs to drag this game. And if Granger is having a great time in the early game, he needs to just keep it up. Stick with his team. Go for more ganks. Get kills. Win game. Easy profits. So now we're seeing that Team Suren Aja is getting a lot of map control. Even this Exborg is not safe. He has to flicker away. Even then, he might still die here. The pushback from the Kufra will be able to get two. Luo Yi caught in the middle of that. That's not a good place to be in for Luo Yi. Oh, the 3-stun by the Atlas, but not gonna be able to follow that up. The Alucard is just not powerful enough to try and defend against this push by Suren Aja. Suren Aja not caring too much about all these heroes that scattered around the base of Team Quixotic. They want the crystal, and they might be able to get it soon. But be careful, Suren Aja. He tried to push too early in the last game, and that didn't work out very well. So this time, you might want to settle down a little bit. Chillax. Wait for your two heroes to spawn, and then do a final push, maybe with the Lord this time. Okay, the red buff is being contested by the Uranus. The stun did not connect to a hero, it connected to the jungle monster instead, so that's not the ideal target that Selena was going for. But I think that should be enough to buy them some time so that they have a chance to secure the Lord. In fact, they're doing it right now. So the Lord is going to get killed and secured by Team Suren Aja. And even right now, Team Quixotic Vest doesn't even realize what's happening. They don't know that the Lord is being slain. And now that it has been slain, they know. But there's nothing they can really do aside from just trying to defend as best they can. And I'm not sure they can. Because Smile Hero, his farm actually got shut down. And at this stage of the game, I don't think it's late enough for this Alucard to become the monster that it can be. He's still a pretty good DPS. He will still fork out a good amount of damage. But how effective that is, I'm not sure. Let's see here. Middle lane pushing in. Lord will be smashing onto this crystal, which heals a pretty good amount now that it's back to 3/4 HP. But Alice jumping in right away will be able to secure 2 kills. The Alucard dead early in the team fight. So that's when I say he's not really effective now, is he? Xborg killed for the first time, but that doesn't matter. I was trying to focus on the team fight, but I was focused on the wrong thing, apparently, because Lord was pushing into the crystal while all the fights were happening. So you know what? Suren Aja, you did that well. You made it work, and now the crystal is down. So congratulations, Suren Aja. You brought this back. It's now a 1-1 series for both teams. Wow. So I think this game went to Suren Aja pretty convincingly. And the reason I say that, the sole reason I say that actually, is that the other card did not get an ample time. He did not get a chance to farm up and become the monster that he can be. He still got the most amount of gold on the side of Quixotic Vast, but as you compare it to that Uranus, which was the lane that you were fighting against too, like Uranus was actually keeping this other card in check. So I think Cheese Buns did a great job making sure that the farm on the Alucard did not go out of control. And that's why the Alucard cannot hit too hard, especially against that Uranus and all the other players on the side of Suren Aja. And in the meantime, Daniel Rose did a pretty good job this time, a little bit better than what we saw in Game 1. And if anything, the Granger didn't really do too much, to be honest. So cheers, mate. I think you did a great job surviving the team fights this time. But I think the star of this is Uranus, as he is given the MVP badge right there. He just took so much control of that top lane that the Alucard is shut down from the early game. So there you go. Let's look at the stats. I'm not sure what there is to look at here because if I can be honest, I think it's just all about the Alucard not doing too much this game. But the most damage that's done is actually by Daniel Rose. Of course, with his blood odes multiple times, we see him jump into the team fights early in the team fights and allowing his team to catch up while he heals up from the surroundings. And that's why Daniel Rose and his team actually took game number 2. So now it's a 1-1. And that's why we're going to go and see game number 3. The team that loses this round is actually going to be eliminated. And the winner will go and meet Ninja Gaming in the lower bracket finals very soon. Oh, wait. The team is ready to go again? Wow, they're relentless and hungry, aren't they? Okay. I'm up for it if you're up for it. If you don't need a break, I don't. So if you're ready, you can just go right now and I will go and cast it again. The winner of this game, this third game in a best of 3 series between Suren Aja and Quixotic Vast, the winner will go and advance to the lower bracket finals, and the loser will have to, well, stay home. And that's not really any difference, but the difference is you can't play anymore, basically. You get eliminated if you lose here. So there you go. Game number 2 is over. Suren Aja bringing it back to 1-1. And now we're going to jump into game 3 as soon as the players say they're ready. And we can start the draft for game 3. Okay. So for now, though, I think let's go take a 1-minute break. And when the break is over, we're going to jump right into game number 3. And we'll see what these teams can do and who will advance to the lower bracket finals. Be right back. All right. Game is back on, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go and tune right into game number three's draft. Esmeralda is Esmeralda's just not being played today. I mean, she's just too powerful. So no. And Yuzhong immediately banned once again by Suren Aja. So, as predicted, we're never gonna see a Yuzhong again for a second time. Oh, but this time a respect ban coming out from Exotic Vest. They respect that Danielle Rose Alice. Maybe, instead of the Alice, we're gonna see a Valer Danielle Rose. Is that right, Danielle Rose? Are we gonna see a Valer coming out of you? Here we go. We've got two picks. One could be a Valer because it's not banned anymore by Quixotic Vast. Daniel Rose. Pick that Valer up. Please. Please pick that Valer up. The Kufra is the first pick, but they're probably debating, do we want the Valer? Because I remember Daniel Rose was saying to me that he's not actually really comfortable playing the Valer, but he does a pretty good job with it. So I'm not sure if he's just being humble or he's actually not comfortable playing the Valer. But regardless, the Valer is available to pick up if they want it. So let's see if they actually do. For now, though, they'll settle with the Jawhead and the Kufra. Well, Team Quixotic Vast is going to go follow up their first Uranus pick with two more. Luo Yi and Ling. And I guess the third ban is still going to be the Angela for Suren Aja because they do not want to deal with an Angela-Ling combo. Valer is still available. Come on. Oh, they're going to go with the Marksman. Oh, Valer is going to get banned now alongside the Angela. Oh, that's too bad. I want to see a Valer. Not happening, guys. Sorry. No Valer just yet, but we will still see the game happen. Let's see. There you go. The third ban will be the Angela, and now it might be the Valer coming out. As the ban coming out from Team Quixotic Vast, because I think they know that the Valer will be disrupting their team play very much. Oh, it's actually the Hellcat. Okay, so Valer is still available. Let's go. All right. We'll see if they're going to pick it up this time. Daniel Rose hasn't gotten his hero yet. It's probably going to be the last pick. And this time, Valer is not banned, so he might be able... He might just be saving it for the last pick, right? Maybe he's trying to surprise Team Quixotic. I mean, at this point... There shouldn't be any surprises. Oh, that's a surprise, I guess. We don't usually see a Masha, so now that we see a Masha being played by Suren Aja, we're looking at a split push strat coming out from the Singaporean team. How do you respond to this? Quixotic Vast, Atlas, that's the one. It's good team fight potential. And Natalia is coming out for Team Quixotic Vast. I would recommend... Okay, there you go. There you go. The Valer is going to get picked up in the end. But I was going to say I would recommend a Selena. Because a Selena is a very effective counter to the Natalia. And the reason I say that is because Natalia will try and hide as much as possible in the bushes. And the thing is, the bushes is a prime spot for the Selena Abyssal Trap. And so the Selena should be able to detect the Natalia at all times. And it'll be hard for Natalia to fight against the Abyssal Traps. But anyway, a Valer is picked up. And I'm excited to see how Danielle Rose is going to play this Valer. So... good luck and have fun to both teams. And the best team will win and advance to the lower bracket finals against Ninja Gaming. And the loser, well, better luck next time. All right, here we go. Game number 3. The teams load really fast this time. No slow loaders, thankfully. Let's now introduce the heroes and players. Haijo on the side of Quixotic Fast will be playing Uranus. Naxo playing the Ling. Smile Hero is on the Luoyi. Saigo playing the Atlas. And ZX Song is on the Natalia. On the Sura and Aja side, Cheese Buns is getting ready to throw someone back to their team. We're seeing if that's going to happen just yet. Nothing yet. Okay, there you go. Luoyi is the target. The flicker failed because the bouncing ball prevents that from happening. And this time, it is a success. Natalia will try to retaliate, but no, it's not a safe spot to be in. You should retreat. And Masha, while all that's happening, Masha successfully stolen the red buff from the side of Quixotic. And now they're even going to contest this blue buff too. They're savages. But Uranus is now in the house, so please don't try anything funny. Valer will be taken down. Daniel Rose overextending a little bit. In fact, the whole of Suren Aja is overstaying. Maybe Jawhead and the Kufra will go down as well. That's 4 heroes on the side of Suren Aja just dying like that 1 minute into the game. So I think Suren Aja was a little bit greedy there because they took the first blood. They took the red buff. I think they should have just went back and take that win and then go from there. Now, they lost 4 heroes 1 minute in. And the advantage kind of shifted over to Quixotic Fast real fast. That's bad. You don't want to give up that early advantage so fast. That's too bad, guys. That's okay. It's not the end just yet. Still gonna see the game happen. But this time it's gonna be a little bit hard for Suren Aja to move around freely around the map because there's a Natalia scouting. Very, very well done by the Natalia, rotating to that mid lane as she realizes that the whole lineup of the Suren Aja team was there. Now Jawhead is getting chased by 4 heroes. They just give up. Okay. I mean, it's good because they need to focus on farming this Ling up before they can engage in team fights effectively. Ling is level 5. It is matched by Cheers Mate. Ling barely hit level 5 while Cheers Mate is doing much better in terms of his experience progress. In the bottom lane, though, ZX Song will have to run away from this. The Kufra is trying to charge the stun, but canceled it at the last second. I guess he knows it was a little bit hard to hit the Natalia, so he didn't bother. And this Jawhead is having a hard time facing off against the Uranus. Uranus is not going to let up. I think the Jawhead is just going to be suffering all the time here in this game if he stays in the top lane. For now, though, the bottom lane, Valer is being targeted by the Natalia. Natalia almost turned down. In fact, she will go down. But the Atlas with a 2-man stun, followed up by the Ling ultimate, will be able to secure 2 kills. Granger still alive. Well, not for long, though, because Ling will be there to take him out. Masha, the only surviving member of Suren Aja in the bottom lane, should still be able to farm this bottom lane pretty easily as the tension shifts from the bottom lane to the middle lane. Jawhead recalling once again. Oh no. See, Jawhead needs to move. Jawhead needs to move out of that top lane. He can't do anything. He just can't win against a Uranus. So there's no point keeping up there. Right? And now the Uranus is being targeted, but he's just way too tanky for 2 heroes. Try and beat him in the top lane. Unstoppable streak by the Ling already. Double kill by the Ling already in the top lane. And in this bottom lane, though, Natalia don't want to miss the action, and she will try and engage with this Masha, but Masha will run away. So instead, Natalia will clear up the lane. The turtle has been slain. Will go to Ling. Now the carry potential on the Ling is fully realized with 6 kills to 0 deaths. Another ultimate attempt. That's the Kufra being very low. They should just be poking this Kufra. They did. And a double kill by the Ling once more. It's going to be a triple kill following up that kill on the Jawhead. Maybe the Masha too. Find the Masha. Kill it. No? Okay. But bottom line is, it's a 13-3 scoreline for Quick Exotic Vast with that Ling. 9 kills to 0 deaths. Godlike. Legendary. Damn. Now that's a Ling when I see one. That's the kind of Ling that I want to see in my ranked games. Preferably on my side. And the same team. Carrying me. Oh, he's getting ready. He's jumping in. The Ranger's the first target, but he's getting stunned. Should be able to kill this Granger if he can go and come in close. Almost dying to the Requiem from the Granger. So instead of securing that kill, the Ling will have to try and retreat for a while. Valer going down once again. And then Natalia will roam the map again to scout out any potential pick-offs that Team Quick Exotic Vast can capitalize on. She'll be spawning this Granger soon, but I'm not sure if she can solo kill just yet. I don't think so, so I don't think she's going for it. I mean, she's going for it now, but pretty sure that Granger is gonna survive. Oh no! Granger actually got taken down by the Natalia in the top lane solo! Okay, alright. Advantage for Quick Exotic Vast is widening as we speak. Because Team Suren Aja is struggling to farm. While the map control by Team Quick Exotic Vast is just so massive. They just don't allow Team Suren Aja to move. Suren Aja is stuck. And I don't think there's a way for them to get out just yet. Killing spree onto the Masha again. This is a massacre. 16 kills to 3. I have to say this again, but the strategy for Suren Aja... Oh no! A Valer also taken down. As I was saying, their strategy should be to drag this game out as much as possible. So that the Granger will have enough time to farm up. So cheers, mate. You need to survive, though. Can you survive? That's the question. Being chased down by the Ling. Thankfully, there's still that second turret in the top lane. So you can't be taken down there. The Jawhead, though. 3 heroes onto you. What can you do? Nada. Suren Aja. It's a little bit grim for Team Suren Aja from the Singapore. Trying to split push, but the problem with the split push strategy is you need map control. And now the map control belongs to Quick Exotic Vast, and there's just no sign that it's going to change hands anytime soon. Especially with the Ling and Natalia just roaming around freely. The ultimate once again committed. Valer and Granger taken down at the same time. And now to follow that up, it's going to be the Jawhead. A triple kill, maybe a Maniac for our dear Ling. Is he going to get it? He is going to get it. A Maniac by the Ling. It looks so easy and effortless because it is. 13 kills and 0 deaths. This is just a massacre coming out from Quick Exotic Vast. They don't even bother about this inhibitor turret. They just want to go for the crystal. Maybe not so fast. Remember, game 1 didn't go so well for Team Suren Aja because they were impatient. But this time, though, it's looking like there's just no way for Suren Aja to defend effectively if Team Quick Exotic Vast decide to kill you guys. There's not much you can do. I'll be honest here. Cheers mate is way too underfarmed with 0 kills. Look at Ling. He's level 14 with 13 kills. That's just way too much. He's even soloing the Lord? My lord. Masha. Oh god, Masha is being chased with a merry-go-round around the second turret in the bottom lane. Johet did get a kill onto the Natalia, but now the Ling is active. Again, legendary, ultimate activated. He will be chasing the Valier, but the Valier is way too deep. 3-man stun by the Atlas. That would be it. That should be the finisher to this game, and that should give the victory to Team Quixotic Vest. But the Ling was a little bit too fast that he can't really maneuver out of the opponent's base. So that gives them enough time. That's some time for Team Surenaja to recover. Look, if Surenaja wins because of that, I will blame the Ling forever. He could have escaped easily, but he moved a little bit too fast that he got attacked by both the middle and bottom turret, and that's why he died. That's just a little bit of a misplay, but that misplay could cost them everything. At this level, you don't want to be making all those small mistakes that might seem small, but you know what, guys? There's no small mistake in a game like this. Mistakes are mistakes. Just don't be surprised when you're asked to pay for it. Okay? Ling is back online, so they should be able to finish this off, especially if this Uranus can kill off the Valier before the team fight even happens. He can. Monster kill streak, but Ling out of nowhere just killing the Masha. And a double kill by Uranus will make sure this game will not turn back around. Ling ultimate has slain the Jawhead. There's a double kill. Doesn't count as one, but 4 heroes dead, 5 heroes dead. There's no way Surenaja can come back into this. So, Quixotic Vast, congratulations. You guys take game number 3 in this series, and that's why you guys advance to the lower bracket finals against Ninja Gaming for a chance at going back into the grand finals. Whew. All right, Surenaja, you tried your best, but look at your score. All bronze badges throughout your team. That just says that, you know, your team as a whole did not perform very well that game. And well, who can blame you? With the Ling and Uranus doing what they can with each 17 and 8 kills respectively. Only 1 death on the Ling and 0 deaths on the Uranus and Atlas. Yeah, that's just dominance right there. 31 kills to 6. Team Surenaja only managed to kill 6 of the heroes on Quixotic Vast, and none of that was by the Granger, and that is already a bad sign. So cheers, mate, but you'll have to try again next week. For now, it is going to be Quixotic Vast advancing to the lower bracket finals, and it's all thanks to the Ling just playing phenomenally, farming so well. But don't forget, the only reason he was able to do that was because of the supports that's just by his side all the time. So there you go. Let's look at the stats. How much damage did Ling and Uranus did? 59,000 and 48,000. Look, Uranus still dealt even more damage than the Ling, even though the Ling was the one that got 17 kills. So that means the Uranus did a great job in bringing the opponents low so that the Ling can finish them off. And honestly, that's just how it should be working anyway. Ling should only be focusing on low heroes that he can finish off. And I think that's what he did. And that's why he got up to 17 kills. So with that, the series is over. It is won by Team Quixotic Vast. They will advance to the loser bracket finals against Ninja Gaming next. For now, though, we're going to have to take a break because I need to go to the toilet. And no, that's not the reason. We just need to take a break, okay? All right, so let's take a break. And then when we're back, we're going to go and catch the game between Team Ninja Gaming and Team Quixotic Vast. I'll be right back.
Baby, I can see the baby. 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 I can see the
All right. Oh man, Team Sora and Aja is just sweet. They're just sweet guys playing the games for fun. They're just very nice dudes. So shout out to them. It was a great try against Quick Exotic Vast, but this time around it just didn't work out. That's all right though. They will still be able to come back stronger, hopefully next time. We'll see if they're gonna come back for a second time, I believe, in the one play MLBB Open Series. And if they are gonna do that, we're gonna see them next week. For now, though, we're gonna continue with the matchups that we have lined up for today, and it is gonna be between Quick Exotic Vast and Ninja Gaming. And that is going to be your lower bracket finals, which means the winner of this matchup is going to go all the way to the grand finals, facing off against Booty ML, who's just chilling and waiting and maybe even watching this so that they know what to expect from the teams that they're going to face off against next one. Okay, so talking about Quick Exotic, I think they did a great job with that Ling in that last game specifically. So they have a few heroes to work with. The Yu Zhong and the Ling definitely works for them. The Alucard did not work for them, but I don't know how much they rely on that strategy specifically. I mean, it was interesting. Like I was excited when I saw the Alucard getting picked up, but I was kind of doubtful that it has a place in the meta, and I guess it could have still worked, but they needed so much more time and space for the Alucard to catch up in terms of farm. And well, he didn't get any of those two, and that's why it didn't work out for the second game for Quixotic Vast. So this time, they're going to face off against Ninja Gaming, who did show up pretty good. And Ninja Gaming should be able to show up big again, but Quixotic Vast will pose a big challenge. And we'll see if Team Ninja Gaming can triumph this time and go all the way to the grand finals against Booty ML. We'll see. We're just waiting for the teams to get ready. Two more players from Quick Exotic Vast and one more player from Ninja Gaming. And once we confirm that they are ready, we will jump into game number 1 between them in this lower bracket finals. This is week 3 of the one play MLBB Open. It's a series of weekly tournaments that you can join. It's free of charge. There's a lot of prizes to be won. $275. Where is it? 270. But that's a lot of money. That's the point. And you can just get experience. If you're a fan of Mobile Legends, if you like to play competitively, this is a great opportunity that don't really exist that much outside of what we have here. So I think you should take it. Try your hand at competitive Mobile Legends. See if you're actually good enough to compete against all these teams that we're seeing coming. Like Ninja Gaming, we have Soft last week or 2 weeks ago. And then we have, Team Arca or Archa, as I found out. That's how they pronounce it. And then there's Sura and Aja, and then Quick Exotic Vast, and of course, Booty ML also waiting in the finals. So all these teams have proven to us that they're pretty good. Now it's your turn as well to show us that you are pretty good too. And well, you can be featured in the streams if you're pretty good, and those highlights will go somewhere. Maybe one of the teams that's looking for players, one of the esports teams might be looking for an academy team, and maybe they can pick you and your teammates up, and then you'll have a chance at playing in the big leagues. So this is a place to start. So thank you to One Play Esports for providing us with that opportunity. And of course, right now, we're going to go and catch game number 1 between Team Quixotic Vast, who eliminated Suren Aja in that first matchup. Now they're facing off against Team Ninja Gaming from the Philippines. Good luck and have fun to both teams. Oh ho ho, quick bans coming out. Claude and Esmeralda immediately taken down from the list of heroes available to be played. Uranus, same fate, no play for you. Stay home, Uranus. Now Naxo will have to ban another hero. Expecting a Kaja. Or a Hellcurt. Alright. A Hellcurt is so random sometimes. Like, sometimes you ban it, but sometimes you don't even care that he's in the game. You don't ban it or pick it. It's just there. You just don't take it. So I guess that means that Hellcurt isn't that overpowered. So yeah. Ling is actually going to go to Ninja Gaming. And Yu Zhong is going to be given to Quick Exotic Vest. Okay. So here's the thing. These are two OP heroes. Quick Exotic Vest showed us how both can work for them. But we haven't seen Ling being played by Ninja Gaming yet today. And I don't know how this Ling is going to go up against this Yu Zhong by Quick Exotic. So it's going to be interesting. Two heroes, really good. Who's the better player? Who's the better team? Luo Yi is going to be supporting that Yu Zhong, making sure that opponents stay in place for the Yu Zhong to go and finish them off. While Ling will most likely be protected by this Kufra and Atlas. The laning is going to be very interesting for Team Ninja Gaming, honestly. With Atlas and Kufra, most of the time, they're going to be roaming around the map protecting the Ling. And finally, the Jawhead. With that, the first pick phase is now concluded. Third ban for Team Quick Exotic. What is it going to be? And I'm not sure if Ninja Gaming is aware, but Angela is still in the pool. So that means Quick Exotic Vast can go that route if they want to, which I think they will. So do expect an Angela to show up just in a few minutes. No, a few seconds time, actually. Last ban coming out from Team Ninja Gaming. The Grog is banned. That's a justified ban because, yes, Team Quick Exotic Vast is looking for a tank. But Angela, I'm pretty sure Angela is going to be the choice here. But first, they pick up the Cho. Or maybe Angela is going to get picked up by Ninja Gaming. Is that even possible? Let's see. Looking for an offlaner. The X-Borg is always a solid choice. He can win most of the offlanes matchups. And this time it might be against the Cho. Oh no. He's actually going to go with the Thamus and Freya. Okay. The Freya is just so rare, and I'm excited to see how this Freya can fare up against the current meta heroes. And I don't think Quick Exotic Vast is actually going for an Angela here. They might go for the Valier. But I do already have a support hero that is the Luo Yi. I don't think this Valier fits very well. They need a core hero. What? Oh, wait. This might be a core Valier instead of a core Luo Yi. Okay. They're doing something very interesting. I'm really curious as to how they lane this. Who are they going to assign protection duties? Bodyguard duty for the Yu Zhong. I'm expecting it's going to be the Luo Yi and the Valier, but that's a bit weird. Because they don't really have a tank. So I'm curious if this Cho is actually going to be the tank. We'll see. Oh, it actually is. Cho is actually using the tank emblem. So that means they're going to use him as a tank. So here we go. A 5 versus 5. The first team to destroy the opponent's base will win the game. And the first team to win 2 games will advance to the grand finals. And they'll be facing off against one of the stronger teams in Southeast Asia, Budi ML. Good luck, have fun to both teams. Come load in. Knock knock. Welcome back, Ninja Gaming. Knock knock. I mean, I know him for his Jawhead plays. But no Jawhead for you, sir. It's going to be on the hands of Haizo. Let's introduce the teams. We have Sean playing the Link, To Begun playing the Atlas, Nog Nog is now on the Kufra, Hez is playing the Freya, and Juke Central is on the Thamus. And they are Ninja Gaming from the Philippines. From the side of Quixotic Vast, it's going to be Nakeso playing the Yuzhong, Smile Hero playing Luo Yi, Haijo on the Jawhead, Saigo playing the Cho, and finally, Veins is on the Valir. So it's interesting because they laned the Valir in the top lane, so that's the core Valir that I was talking about. And indeed, it is going to be the Cho and Luo Yi protecting the Yuzhong as best they can. For now, there's not much protection to be done because there's just no heroes trying to challenge the Yuzhong. And they're going to be safely taking their own buffs in their own respective jungles. The Ling and the Yuzhong will be having a good time here. Question is, who can reach level 4 faster and who can capitalize on that more effectively? Back to the jungle. And on the side lanes, Freya versus Jawhead and Valir versus Thamus. Not much happening just yet. I do expect the Jawhead to go aggressive as soon as he picks up level 4. And Valir should be having a good time against the Thamus because Thamus, he can't really catch up to the Valir. Every time he tries to go in, it's going to get pushed back. First engagement in mid lane. Oh yes, the Black Dragon form is online. But there's still some tanky heroes there, so they can't really finish anyone off just yet. But he's established dominance now. He's level 5 as opposed to Link's level 4. So he deals a little bit more damage. And that means that they're going to be able to push back the side of Team Ninja Gaming more effectively. First, let's do some farming. Bottom lane. Freya abandoned that lane. But she will be back soon to challenge this Jawhead. Maybe not even challenge him. Just secure the farm from the minions that's coming in. Jawhead. He's just roaming around the map, trying to farm the jungle in the meantime. So yeah, pretty tame early game. No kills just yet. First blood has not been drawn. And if I have to guess, I think Yuzhong has the potential to draw first blood. Unless, of course, they get the initiation. Well, that's... Oh, gotta be the first blood anyway. Even after the Link tried to dodge that ultimate from the Jawhead. And even a double kill coming out from the Yuzhong without committing his Black Dragon form. And now that we see that they're comfortable on the side of the blue buff area, I think Yuzhong is going to be having a much better time from this point on. Nothing can really challenge him at this point. He's level 7 against Ling, that's level 5. Ninja Gaming is falling behind ever so slightly. And if they can't keep up, Yuzhong will just go out of control. And if you notice, guys, there's no marksman on either side. That means this game should not be dragging all the way to the late game. It should be finished by the 10 to 15 minutes mark. And I'm expecting Yuzhong to just go out of control, if not being kept in check by Team Ninja Gaming. Is back. The turtle is up, so that should be the next objective this Yuzhong is going to get. And he's just lurking in the middle lane, trying to find a pick off. The Cho will stun someone. The Atlas is a little bit of a tanky target you want to target. Don't want to be tanking. You don't want to be ganking the tank. And Ling is scouting. He knows the Yuzhong is interested in his turtle. He is too. But he doesn't have enough time to try and steal that and snatch the turtle away from the Yuzhong. And now Yuzhong, I think he's got some dragon in him that he wants to release. Jawhead did get a kill, and now the dragon is chasing. He's chasing the Ling. Ling committed his ultimate, will be able to run away, but the damage is enough from the Yuzhong for him to get a killing spree on that Ling. So 3 kills, and 2 out of that is on the Ling, the opponent's core hero. And what? Wait. What? How did Thamos get executed by a turret? Hello? The Valier is actually close to their turret, so that means... Anyway. Let that be the past, okay? Luo Yi did get a solo kill in the bottom lane, and now Dragon is almost back up. And once it is, it's going to be a disaster for Team Ninja Gaming. And now it is, and because of that, 2 kills, 3 kills is going to be secured by the Yuzhong. Might be even a Maniac here. No, it's stolen by the Cho, but still, it is a quick wipeout 5-6 minutes into the game. Yuzhong is out of control. My God. How do you even deal with this? The Ling moves around pretty nicely, pretty easily, but just doesn't have any damage and no HP to work with. Every time the Yuzhong catches up to him, he's dead. So I guess that's one of the things you want to watch out for, Team Ninja Gaming. Just don't get close to the Yuzhong. Try to kite him as much as possible. But the thing is, if he chases you with that Black Dragon form, which is the exact thing he's doing right now, he's going to deal a lot of damage, especially with the help of his teammates. That's one, a godlike streak. With the triple kill, again, a Maniac is going to come here. The Yuzhong just making easy work out of this team. And maybe even a Savage if he can get out. It is a Savage by the freaking Yuzhong in their own base 7 minutes into the game. Ninja Gaming is not having a great time. He's level 12 7 minutes into the game. Already with a Savage. And a few triple kills along the way. I mean, what do you do against this Yuzhong? Well, I guess now you know. Maybe it's a little bit too late to do anything here in game number 1. But in game 2, the best thing you can do against the Yuzhong is ban him. And I'm expecting that that's what's going to happen. Because Ninja Gaming, they don't want to deal with this ever again. At least for now. At least until they understand the hero better. And know how to counter him. Okay. So a Savage might have been the first Savage ever to be seen here in the one-play MLBB Open. At least the one that's being streamed. I don't know about the games that's off-stream. Oh, the kick onto the Ling. The Ling just can't do anything. It's getting ganked, picked off again and again. Maybe there's a consolation prize here for Team Ninja Gaming in the form of the Valier. But even that, they might be not... They're still not able to get it. Still 0 kills, and Dragon is back up again. Are we going to see a second Savage? I mean, it's possible. That's a double kill already. Just 3 more. Maybe you can find this Ling. The Ling is a little bit too far to reach, but that's a triple kill. Maybe in a 4th. A Maniac is now secured again for the Yuzhong. Guys, you're just feeding at this point, man. Well, I think Team Ninja Gaming just forget this game. Okay? Get over this game. Let it go. Which they will, because, well, they're not defending the crystal. They can't, to be exact. And now Ninja Gaming can just reset and prepare for game number 2. And the first thing you need to do in game 2, Ninja Gaming, is ban that Yuzhong. Ban it! Just ban it, please. Okay. There isn't that much going on, guys. It's basically just a killing simulator for Yuzhong. A Savage and a Maniac in the same game. 2 different times, by the way. It's not like it's a Maniac and then he gets a Savage. It's a Savage, and then another team fight happens, and then he gets a Maniac with 15 total kills for Yuzhong. 13.4 score. Okay. All right. Yeah. 34% of the damage is being dealt by Yu Zhong. Yep, that makes sense. No arguments there. That's pretty much everything we saw. Yu Zhong just turning into a dragon and killing everybody. Savage and a maniac. Okay. All right. Good game, Yu Zhong, but you're probably not gonna see the light of day anymore at this point. Because I'm pretty sure Ninja Gaming knows what to do after this. They will just ban it. So yeah, there you go. That's game number 1. Pretty easy round for team Quixotic Vast. So congratulations, 1-0. One more game that you win will secure your slot in the grand finals. So let's see if you can get it. Let's take a quick 1-minute break and then we'll get back into the game as the players are getting ready. So thank you guys for tuning in. Do give us some comments. Let us know what you thought about that. Was it enjoyable that you see some savages and maniacs from a Yu Zhong? It was enjoyable for me. But yeah, let's take a break. And so yeah, I'll be right back. Teams are ready. I know Quick Exotic Vast is ready, but is Ninja Gaming ready to ban the Yu Zhong? Basically, that's all they have to do to counter that Yu Zhong. Otherwise, you'll have to spend some time analyzing the hero to know exactly what counters him. And I would say disables counter him. But they just don't have that, at least in game 1. So in game 2, if for some reason you still let Quick Exotic Vast have the Yu Zhong, please get some disable heroes. Okay? Well, here we go. Let's see if they're gonna do that. Let's see if they're gonna ban the Yu Zhong outright, or will they play with the Yu Zhong and let them have it? Because I saw a game where there was a Yu Zhong and it seemed that the Yu Zhong was unstoppable, but it actually didn't work. He even had an Angela on his side trying to support him as he goes in on a rampage. But yeah, Yu Zhong is counterable, but that requires that you understand the hero and how you can counter him. For now, we're gonna see if they're gonna just ban it. Esmeralda is the first hero to be banned. No more Esmeralda. Ninja Gaming. Are we seeing a Yu Zhong ban out of you? It's a Luo Yi ban, so not yet. They're still thinking whether they want to give that Yu Zhong or not. Second ban coming out from Quick Exotic Vast. What is it gonna be? It's the Hellcurd. Okay. Hellcurd is a pretty common ban that you don't see quite often. The Claude should be banned here by Team Ninja Gaming. Otherwise, it's going to get picked up by Team Quick Exotic Vast. Quick Exotic Vast is comfortable giving away that Yu Zhong, I'm sure. Because they understand the hero so much. I'm pretty sure they know how to counter it as well. So they're comfortable getting either the Claude or the Yu Zhong here if Ninja Gaming decides to ban either. They decide to ban neither. So I think they'll pick up the Claude and give away the Yu Zhong. That's fine. As I was saying, oh no, they go with the Yu. Wow, they trust in the Yu Zhong so much that they are willing to let go of the Claude. So Ninja Gaming, here's your chance. I think a Claude is one of the better counters to Yu Zhong because you know what? As soon as you see that Black Dragon form, just run away with your teleport, with your mirror image, and just, get out of the way. Don't try and fight a dragon. It's a dragon. Yeah, you don't fight a dragon. All right? Don't even try it. Thank you.
Your team is
So yeah, it is gonna be the Claude and the Atlas for Team Ninja Gaming. And oh, an Angela is gonna come out here. I'm pretty sure. Heizo, pick up that Angela right now. Quixotic fast. Don't even try and play without the Angela here. Nah, that's the wrong little girl.
your team is
It's
picking.
the other little girl that you wanna be taken up. Okay, so Quixotic Vast, let's hope that Team Ninja Gaming don't ban your Angela. And let's hope that you have a way to counter the Claude, because if you don't, it's gonna be a hard time for you.
Your
Paul and
team
Koopa,
is
the support being taken by Ninja Gaming. And now they can ban a hero. They banned the Kufra.
Your team
Angela is still available. You know what? They might even ban it for themselves. Because it might be something interesting for Team Ninja Gaming to take as well, to couple it with the Claude. Let's see what Veins is gonna ban. Gonna have to ban an offlane hero. And maybe another tank. Or another core. It's the Kaja they ban.
Your team is picking.
A Nana. Okay. The Nana core is what this is gonna be if she gets picked up. She's gonna go to the top lane to farm. And hopefully become pretty effective in a mid game in the team fights. And no, I think they don't go with the Nana. It's gonna be the Cho. Okay,
Your team is
that's your offlane hero secured. And a Balmond? What? Come on, bruh. Be real with me. No, Balmond. No. He doesn't qualify as a tank. So no, don't pick up the Balmond. Okay. A support hero and a tank for Team Quixotic Vast. No Angela still, although I think an Angela would be superb here. Maybe an Angela tank even. Instead, they go with the support Farsa and the Grok to tank the team fights. This is a problem. I don't think this lineup by Quixotic Vest is very good in dealing with the Claude. So I think this Claude will go out of control really fast, but that is provided that he can farm. He should be able to farm, you know, being supported by Atlas and Popola and Koopa. And the final pick for Team Ninja Gaming is gonna be the Thamus. There you go. 5 heroes, 2 very overpowered heroes. Yu Zhong and the Claude are in play. And I gotta say it right now that I have very low confidence in Team Quixotic Vast's ability to deal with the Claude from Ninja Gaming. So let's see if that's the case, or if they know what's up more than I do, which they probably do, so it's okay. I admit. They're probably better at this game than I am. But my analysis would say that this Claude, as soon as he gets farm, as soon as he's ready to pop off, he's going to be unstoppable. So please be careful, Team Quixotic Vast. You don't want to neglect shutting down the Claude early in the game, which I'm pretty sure they will. So here we go. Game number 2 between Team Quixotic Vast and Team Ninja Gaming. One of these teams, the winner, will go to the grand finals and finish face off against Booty ML. And loser will have to settle with 3rd place. Here we go. Teams are loaded in. Let's introduce the players themselves. On the side of Quixotic Vast, we have Yu Zhang back on Nexo's hands. Saigo is playing the Ling. Haizo is playing the Jawhead. Smile Hero playing Farsa, and Veins on the Grok. On the side of Ninja Gaming, we have Tubigan on the Atlas, Sean is playing the Claude. Knock Knock is playing Popol and Koopa. Juke Central playing the Cho. And finally, the Thamus is being played by Hez Hez. And the focus should be on the Claude right here, because the Claude is that one single hero that can turn this around for Team Ninja Gaming single-handedly. And oh my goodness, that's a great start. Smile Hero just stole that little Wanderer from the hands of 3 heroes on the side of Ninja Gaming. And now he's even trying to tease it out. Maybe even try an attempt to steal this blue buff. He deals a lot of damage, so don't underestimate him by all means. Thankfully, though, the Claude will be able to get it. Wow, this Farsa is doing work on her own. While Ling and the Grok were busy trying to secure the red buff from the enemy team, which they did. So Claude, that's one way you can shut down his farm, I guess. Steal his buffs, don't let him take it. Not gonna be able to take it if it's not there. And they know it. So Claude, you'll have to find some alternatives to your farm. Otherwise, you're gonna fall behind real quick. Look at the Link, he's already level 5 when this jungle monster goes down. And I think they should go now. They should go S4 with the Jawhead. Advance onto the heroes on the side of Ninja Gaming. Not yet. But Jawhead is close to 3-4 enemies heroes. And oh my goodness, he even stole the gold buff as well. They are shutting down this Claude, aren't they? And they're doing it pretty effectively too. So Claude is having a hellish time already, even before any team fight happens. This is exactly what they need to do if they want to counter the Claude. And they're doing it so well. Like, everywhere around the map, they're countering the farm potential on the Claude. And now, they might even be looking to kill him off. Can they, though? Might be hard still. But the Yuzhong is there. So if there's any indication that team fight is going to happen, that Dragon is going to come out and you're going to suffer again. Red buff still being taken down by the side of Quixotic Vast. Oh no. Claude is never getting a red buff. So yeah, Claude is falling behind. He's only level 4 while Ling is now level 6. At least he can still get a blue buff. Even that he can't get? What? Bro! How do you play this game if you're getting shut down this hard as a Claude? You may have an OP hero, my friends, but if you're not getting any farm, then what's the point? And Farsa is dealing so much damage to the opponent. He might die here if he burns down, thankfully. Thankfully. That is absurd. Oh no. This is not good at all. Blazing Duet committed, but to what end? That's not gonna achieve anything except for clearing up the minions. Farsa once again just zoning them out really well. And with that MCL emoji, they're just saying that, yeah guys, we won a few tournaments. What can you do against us? Haha. You're nothing, bro. You're nothing. I mean, at this point, they are nothing. Honestly, like, Ninja Gaming, they have to do something. The Claude needs to farm. He's not getting any buff. Not getting any farm in the middle lane because it's just so hard for him to push on. While the Ling is just freely jumping back and forth throughout the map and just getting all the buffs in the world, including the enemy's buffs. He's playing with his sword. If only it's a little bit longer, right, Ling? If only it's a little bit longer, then maybe you can kill them off from far range. And again, look at the minimap. Ling is in the red buff area. and they're actually just stealing all the farm from this Claude. Poor, poor Claude. Anyway, 5 minutes into the game and there's still no first blood. Who's supposed to engage first here? I do think that Team Quixotic Vast can do a better job in terms of shutting down this Claude by actually killing him. At this point, you're still letting Claude live, and as bad as his farm is right now, if he still lives, he should still be able to farm. And this time, he will get the blue buff. Farsa almost succeeding and stealing it once more. But the Popola and Koopa finally going to go down for the first blood. Ling is going to take that Atlas for a second kill. So yes, finally, engagements happen. And of course, no surprise, Ling and Ko came out on top. They should. Otherwise, there's something very wrong with this game. Okay, now we got a turtle. He's going to be even more aggressive now. Look at that. He's just jumping into the Claude. The Claude Blazing Duet doesn't do anything. And that's the reason why you need some farm, Claude. If you don't have farm, you can't deal any damage even with your ultimate ability. Just as we saw what happened there. And Popola and Koopa, oh, one more hit would have been able to take down the Farsa. The Farsa is so low. So low. Okay, nice try, Popola and Koopa. That would have been a silver lining for Team Ninja Gaming. You know, one kill. It is 3-0 scoreline. Yu Zhong is still having such a fun time in the top lane against the Thamus. Thamus is falling behind in levels, so overall, Team Quixotic Fast is outplaying the whole team on Ninja Gaming. And now a 1 versus 1, the duel between the two very scary heroes, the Thamus with his heal. And with the dragon being committed now, I think there's going to be a turnaround. But wait, a double kill is happening meanwhile in the middle lane, and he's finally shut down the Ling. So thankfully, Ling is finally shut down. And so I think Quixotic Vast is gonna let Ninja Gaming breathe for a few seconds before re-entering the game. Smile Hero. He knows how to play this Farsa, stealing buffs from afar. You know that's a good strat because he's not risking anything while he's trying to destroy everything on the opponent's side. Ling, you're a little bit too far. You want to catch up to this because the red buff is getting stolen. Well, finally, Yu Zhong did secure it, and Farsa will have to go down before the team fight happens. And now, with the Black Dragon form roaming around the two heroes that's left on the side of Ninja Gaming, Ling will be able to secure another kill, and now he's chasing. He's chasing the Atlas. That's a double kill. Blazing Duet trying to secure the Grok. The Grok will still be able to run, and this Yu Zhong is not letting him go down. Instead, it's going to be the Claude taken down again and again and again. It's 0, 3, and 2 for the Claude. No kills, no farm, equals bad game. Quixotic Vast is taking this. Ling is level 13, by the way. Haha. Yeah, try to catch this Jawhead. Sure. No, you can't do it. Jawhead is level 12. What? How? How is he level 12, by the way? Killing spree. And that's on the Claude. Claude is just not having a good time. Another engagement. The dragon is up. And now, I think the Atlas is going to go down as well. Double kill. And Yu Zhong is not finished yet. It's almost a kill onto the Popola and Koopa. Finally getting disabled by the Cho. But the Cho do not want to stay around, bro. The wall makes sure that he can't escape. Oh, man. They're playing, and they're having so much fun with this Ling and Jawhead just going in straight away. Unstoppable streak on the Ling. Maybe even going to take this Claude once more. He will! He just got out of his fountain! Give him some time, man. He needs to stretch his legs a little bit, come out. Even that you're not going to allow to happen. Triple kill! Wiped out, and that's the crystal. 2-0 victory. Very, very, very convincing win by Team Quixotic Vast. Wow. Guys, the exact thing, the one thing that I told you guys that Team Quick Exotic Vast should do to counter this lineup is the exact same thing they did. And that's why they won this game. They shut down this Claude so hard. So hard. He's got the lowest score, 3.5. He's got 0 kills, 5 deaths. Sure, he got 2 assists, but for like 5 minutes, he can't farm. And I guess that's Quick Exotic Vast saying that, ha, yeah, you can have the Claude. We know how to deal with you, punk. And they did. So beautifully, so eloquently. Like, there's very little mistakes being committed by Team Quick Exotic Vast, and that has allowed them to get this very dominant victory over Team Ninja Gaming. So, Ninja Gaming, I gotta say, guys, actually, I don't know what to say. I guess you just got outplayed this time. This time, there's still a chance for you to face up against them again next week in a week 4 of the One Play MLBB Open. And you guys, Quick Exotic Vast, you guys advance to the grand finals, and you have to face off against Booty ML in a few minutes. So good luck, have fun to you guys, and thank you to Ninja Gaming for participating. But you will have to be eliminated now. All right, the stats, the Ling and the Yuzhong basically did everything, all the hard work, and there's just not much to talk about there because it's just a very dominant game. The one thing that happened there was that they just shut down the Claude really, really, really hard. And because of that, it was game over very, very soon. So thank you guys for watching. It was such a very convincing victory by our friends over at Quick Exotic Vest. Okay, guys. Thank you to One Play making all this possible. It's all these fun games that I enjoy watching. So thank you for providing us with the opportunity. If you haven't already, do follow One Play Esports on their pages. It's going to be on Facebook and Instagram at One Play Esports, and they'll get you updated on the competitions that's going to happen, and you guys can catch up on the highlights there as well. For now, we're going to go and take a 7 minutes break. We're going to start the game again. It's 6:10. Wait, 10 minutes past 6. My God, it's hard to tell the time, isn't it? Anyway, we're going to start the game then in about 7 minutes time. So let's take a break, and we'll see you soon.
can almost see it. When I take a breath, you fill up my lungs. And if my mind worked backwards just for a minute, I'd follow you before the memory's gone. I remember you. You lift my spirit. With you high is all I'm feeling. Remember how we felt alive. I remember you. I remember you. I remember you. When I close my eyes, I can almost see it. When I take a breath, you fill up my lungs.
I'm sorry, guys. I had my mic muted. I was talking the whole time. Okay, I'm back, and hopefully you're back. But yeah, here we are. So I was just saying, I can't believe that Quick Exotic Vast won that game very convincingly, even after giving away that one overpowered hero that is the Claude. Like that shows us that Quick Exotic Vast just knows the game so well that even giving away an OP hero to the opponent just means that it's another game. We can just counter him. We know how to do it, and they did it, and that's why they won it so easily. It made it. They made it look like it's very easy, and I know it's not easy. They had to make things work. They had to move around the map, uh, coordinated movements around the map. So I think it was impressive. So hopefully we'll see more of that in this grand finals. And with that, we have finally reached the grand finals of the One Play MLBB Open week number 3. And in this grand finals, it's going to be our friends from Quixotic Vast, of course, making a very impressive run from the round 3 of the losers brackets, and then meeting Ninja Gaming and also going over them pretty handily. And now they're going to have to face against Booty ML, who's been waiting here for some time. Hopefully, they've had a few warm ups, maybe some ranked or classic games to just, get the fingers moving. And then they'll have to face this one hell of a team that is Quixotic Vast, who seems to know what they're doing. Okay. Now let's just wait for the teams to come back on. We're just missing 2 players from Quixotic Vast. They probably need some rest after the few games they played. And Booty ML is missing 1 player. And once they're back on, we're going to start the game and get things rolling. So I have to say, I think Quixotic Vast will do a good job this game. But I can't really discount Booty ML because, well, they're the ones waiting in the grand finals, meaning they were undefeated in their run to the grand finals in the upper bracket. So they must also know what they're doing in order for them to be able to just wait in the grand finals for teams to fight it out, saying, what are these plebs doing in the lower bracket? We don't need a lower bracket. What is a lower bracket? That's probably what they're thinking. And they just went ahead and reached the grand finals with no sweat. I believe it was a lot of 2-0 victories for them as well. So pretty good team. So the question is, can Quixotic Vast overcome this big of a challenge that is Booty ML, or has Quixotic Vast just, got unlucky and got knocked down to the lower brackets? Maybe. I don't know. But for now, we'll have to wait a little bit more to find out. And once the final player, one more player from Quixotic Vast, and we'll start the game. I do wonder, was it because they know that they can defeat Ninja Gaming as a measurement of the team's abilities to play? Or is Quixotic Vast just that confident? Like, what I mean is, will they be willing to give away a Claude or a Yuzhong to a team like Booty ML? Or do they decide based on the opponent's skill level whether to ban a certain hero or not? Regardless, I think in the grand finals, to be safe, pretty sure that Quixotic Vast would want to ban the meta heroes anyway, instead of speculating on the opponent's skill level. I don't think that's a wise move. I think a safe assumption here would be to say that yes, Booty ML is a strong team, and we don't want to let them have all the heroes that have the potential to turn team fights around very easily. So the best part of this would be, of course, if they do give away the overpowered heroes, the strong heroes, and make easy work of them still, just like what we saw in that last game between them and the previous team, Ninja Gaming. Okay. So the players, one of the players is still peeing. Toilet break is the more, what do you call that? I wouldn't say it's politically correct. Maybe just a nice way to put it. Toilet break. That's what it is. Team Booty ML is ready. Quixotic Vast. Late penalties will apply, so please do not delay this too much, because otherwise you'll probably be forfeiting some features that you should be able to get. For example, bans. You might not get bans if you're too late. Okay, so still waiting for that player, so maybe we'll go and take a quick 2-minute break, and then once we're back, we're just gonna start the game. So here we go. See you soon.
Stranded in the open, dried out tears of sorrow, lacking all emotion, staring down the barrel, waiting for the final gates to open to a new tomorrow, moving with the motion, following the light that sets me
Your team
Oh,
is banned.
we're back in the game, guys. It's draft time. Here we go. Yuzhong is the first hero to be banned against Quixotic Vast. So here we go. No more fancy plays with a Yuzhong for Quixotic Vast. So okay, don't worry. I think Quixotic Vast will still have a few more tricks up their sleeves, so do not fret. They will still show us some good Mobile Legends game. So let's look at how they respond to this ban with a ban of their own. What is it gonna be by Quixotic?
Your team
And it's a no ban. Might be a late penalty thing. Or is it? Let me confirm. Oh, yes, it is a late penalty. So because they are late, they forfeit their ban. And you know what? It doesn't matter that much, to be honest. If you are the second pick, actually, if you are the second pick, you should be banning heroes. So no, I take that back. It's a little bit worrying that they can't ban heroes here. So Team Booty ML will get a free pick, basically.
Your team is picking.
But not the Esmeralda. They only forfeit one ban. The Luoyi goes through, but the Claude is available. Now this time, will Quixotic Vast be taking up the Claude, or are they scared that Booty ML will do the same thing that they did to Ninja Gaming in the previous game? I mean, they can still take it. I think a Claude is still a pretty good option overall. Don't you want it, Quixotic? Are we just overstating the power of the Claude, guys? We might, if it seems that, you know, none of these teams actually want it that much. Maybe now Booty will take it. We'll see. It is still available. And there you go. Okay, so it's not as overstated as I thought it was.
Your team is picking.
I was worried. But okay, so the Claude is taken, but it's
Your
not
team
by
is banning.
Quixotic. Quixotic prefers the Ling. I mean, the Ling has been showing up really big in the past few games we've seen. So they'll be able to make this work, Quixotic. Now the ban is going to be Akaja and Booty. One more hero to ban before we go back to the picking phase. In the first game between Booty ML, who's been waiting in the grand finals for some time now, and Quixotic Vast, who fought all the way from the lower bracket to finally meet Booty ML in the grand finals.
Your team is picking.
It's gonna be the Valier ban. So the options that Team Quixotic have to work with will be the Farsa, or maybe even the Angela. Now that there's a Ling. Honestly, the Angela isn't too bad here, but maybe they have other thoughts in mind. Let's see. Farsa is available, and there you go. Angela is the answer.
Your team is
They
picking.
do like to play the Angela. And this time, they finally pick it up. Terizla, Booty ML. With that signature Terizla pick. I mean, it's been working out for them. Obviously, they are now in the grand finals. And some of the games that I saw yesterday when Booty ML was playing was involved the Terizla. So maybe there's a secret to that. But the other pick they took is the Export. And now they finally have a complete lineup. One more hero for Quixotic before we jump into the game. Oh. Yes, please. Natalia. It's a fun hero to watch, and it's going to be interesting to see what this hero can do around the map, especially against a very versatile lineup that Team Booty ML has. So here we go. Here we go in the game number 1 between Booty ML and Quixotic Vast. The grand finals of the one-play MLBB Open week number 3. Good luck and have fun to both teams. Just, you know, give us some interesting plays, yeah? Maybe dive with a Ling to the base. Like 2 minutes into the game. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Now, based on a lineup, I would say the Claude is just way too intimidating not to pick him as the potential winner here. So I would have to go with Booty ML for this game 1, guys, just based on the draft. So with that, let us introduce the teams to you. On the blue side, that's Team Booty ML. Tabe is playing the Luo Yi to support Joke S. Jokes is playing the Kufra. Psychopath is back on the marksman playing the Claude. Psychopath is going to be chased by the Jawhead, but no, the Jawhead will not reach Psychopath in time to throw him back. Alice is going to be playing X-Borg, and Bulten 007 is back on the Terizla, one of his signature heroes, I believe. So it's interesting to see this hero getting picked up by them, even though we don't see him that often in all the other games we saw. Before I introduce the other team, there's an engagement on this Atlas. Atlas is caught out of position. You don't want to be caught out of position in the middle of 4 heroes like that. So first blood easily taken by Team Booty ML. And, well, as I was saying, guys, I have to give this game to Booty ML just based on their lineup. And now with that move by Atlas just feeding, I would call that feeding because he didn't even try to do anything there. His team wasn't even with him, and he just gave that kill away. So yeah, looking good for Booty ML, at least now 1 minute and a half in. Now they'll have to go back and farm their buffs. So while they do that, let me introduce the other team. Team Quick Exotic Vast. Nexo is playing the Ling. Saigo is on the Atlas. And look at the damage from the Luo Yi. Sorry, I just can't not talk about that. Haizo is on a Jawhead. Vane's playing Angela. And finally, ZX Song is on Natalia. Natalia will have to play a few tricks if she wants to be useful this game. And now it includes defending this red buff from the pesky Terizla, taking the Cyclone so that the Terizla can't take it. Where is the backup from his team? None. And with that, Natalia will be the one taking that kill against the Terizla. So it's equalized now. It's a 1-1 scoreline on the board. I wish there was more players from the side of Booty ML backing up the Terizla, because they would have won that fight, honestly. Especially with the Claude now already level 5. Now even 6, but look at that. X-Borg was taken down by the Ling, so Ling is given some space and time to catch up, even though he's fallen behind in levels. He's only level 4, now only reaching level 5, while Claude is just way ahead of him. I mean, it's a good strat just to let your Claude farm without, engaging in team fights too much. And his Blazing Duet isn't all that good anyway. But again, the Atlas, I think, is overextending too much. But Ling with the ultimate and the help with the Angela is going to be able to get at least 1 kill. Maybe even a follow-up onto the Kufra, but it's a little bit too far. But now that Natalia is in, she will be able to take the Kufra, but then she's going to be taken down. Now the Claude is pretty confident. He will be chasing around the map. Blazing Duet is just going to be used to clear up minions for now. And as he farms, as he gets all the items that he needs to be effective, he will then start using the Blazing Duet to kill enemies instead. For now, though, I think he's comfortable with what he has. And he'll try his best to steal this blue buff, because that will significantly limit the ability of this Ling. But no, the Ling managed to kill it off with the Retribution, so that's good news. Now Natalia is back in action. Where's the Ling? The Ling is chasing the Claude, but it's not going to be easy for you to chase that when the Kufra is defending him. But Claude is actually going to be taken down. So that's good news for our friends over at Quick Exotic Vast. But is that it? That is it. 3 kills for Quick Exotic Vast. I thought the Angela was going to go down. That's why I said but. But apparently she was just safe. Like, really safe all the way in the second turret in the middle lane. So Ling, unfortunately, was shut down in the middle of a team fight, but it's very pretty identical, his scoreline and Claude's. He's only falling behind by 1 level. And Claude should be able to farm even faster now that he's got level 9. Oh, soon level 9. Kufra jumping in, finding the Natalia, who's just chilling in the buff. Oh, good amount of stun there for people. being stunned by the Atlas, but there's no real follow-up. Ling trying to ultimate into it, but not really finding anyone just yet. Terizla, though, will not be able to escape before he ultimates. And then, Claude Blazing Duet will find one, but can he find more? No. He can't even find one. It was actually the Kufra being brought down. So, 0 kill engagement for Team Budi ML. So once again, the Claude was given away, and it seems that Team Quixotic Vest just knows how to deal with the Claude. It is interesting, isn't it? Like, twice now we see the Claude appear in the game, and he doesn't seem to be doing too much. At least not yet. I know he's a late game hero, so we'll have to give him some more time to see his real value in a team fight. And he's getting close to it, I'm pretty sure. He's level 9 now. Still ahead of the Ling. Now he's gonna go towards the bottom lane, trying to find a Jawhead. Will they be able to find this Jawhead? Jawhead is slowed down, but he will flicker away. Oh, Natalia is finding someone there. What is that? Who is that? Oh, it's actually gonna be shut down by the Claude. What? So Natalia, I think, made a mistake there by engaging a little bit too early before her team was there with her. In fact, the Ling, I think, just got his buff, so now is the time for him to go for this turtle. In fact, Blazing the Wet by the Claude is probably not going to find the turtle, but the two-man stun again. The Purify will save him. The Ling, though, is going to be able to escape after killing off the Luoyi. Okay, back to farming for Claude. I mean, that's the only thing the Claude is focusing on right now is just farm. And I think it's okay. He is a late game hero, and as long as he's getting farm, I think it's fine for him to delay kills. I mean, he is getting kills too, so that's a bonus for him. Doesn't have to find it too often. A killing spree on the Natalia in the top lane. Ling was trying to back Natalia up by jumping the walls, but she's just not fast enough. He had to travel across the map to back Natalia up, so no. That was kind of hard to do. Kufra trying to jump the Angela. Not going to happen just yet. Two-man stun followed up by the Ling ultimate. But the Blazing Duet, though, not enough. Will not achieve anything. A double kill. A quick one by the Ling. So again, seeing a comeback by Quixotic Vast against a lineup that I thought was the superior one. They even have the Claude. But the Claude just doesn't seem to work every time against Quixotic Vast. Maybe Quixotic Vast just, you know, they've probably found the formula to fight against the Claude. It obviously is working. But let's see how long that can last for now. Claude is still a scary hero to deal with if he gets all the farm he needs. That's just not where you want to be as a team. You don't want to be facing a fully stacked items on a Claude. So back to farming. Some emojis to keep things interesting, but only the Jawhead is there, so it's not really delivering the biggest impact it can. Wait for a 5v5 and then use your emotes, bro. That will be fun.
Initiate retreat.
Initiate retreat. Middle lane. Ling is just lurking around the walls, and the killing spree to bottom lane went to the way of the Jawhead. And that even widens the gap even more for Team Quixotic Vest in this matchup against Budi ML. Budi ML needs to do something too. I mean, There's only so much time you can spend on farming and getting your items, Claude. Eventually, you'll have to find kills of your own. Maybe he's just not ready yet. Maybe he needs like 5 more minutes. But by 15 minutes, if Claude is not killing everyone on the opponent's side, something is very wrong. Here's the problem. There's a Natalia on the opponent's side, and she's also a late game hero. And the Claude will be able to be picked off like very easily if the Natalia is given all the items she needs. On top of the Ling. So, Claude, you want to be careful with that. You don't want to drag this too long. And 2-man stun again by the Atlas. Where's the follow-up? Ling is not actually going yet. And the reason for that is probably because Atlas is going down. Almost. The Claude is so hungry for that. He's actually going to get taken down instead while trying to chase that very low Atlas. Yeah. I don't think that's how you do that, Claude. You would want to teleport back. And now, as a result of that, Ling is going wild. It's going to take maybe even one more, but wait! The Kufra bouncing ball flickering onto the Ling makes sure that he can jump to the walls. With that, the Ling is now shut down. In fact, that's 3 heroes dead on the side of Quixotic. I thought it went to the way of Quixotic for sure when that Claude was just doing something very, I don't want to say stupid, but reckless. Reckless is the right word. He was just so hungry for that Atlas. So hungry for it. And he paid for it with his life. Okay. Now we're back to the laning and the farming phase. The gold advantage that Quixotic Vast has isn't all that much, to be honest. So it's not really a confirmed win just yet for anyone. Claude is going to look for opportunities to try and steal the Lord here, but not yet. You'll need to be careful because the Natalia is still alive, and anytime there's a Natalia on the opponent's side, you'll never know when she's going to pop up and steal anything you're trying to get, including the Lord. Oh no. Atlas, oh. He knows he was being engaged on, but now he doesn't have his ethereal form, so he can't go and stun more people. He's dead. And now Claude is going to have so much fun. Just doing a blazing duet, maybe even killing this Ling. But wait. Xborg is low. The Claude is still alive, and now might be the right time for you to go and take the Lord here. Especially with 2 heroes down, and one of them is very important for Quixotic to try and start a team fight. That is the Atlas. But they don't go for the Lord just yet. They want to clear this lane. Maybe find the Natalia first before going for a Lord. But I think it's an option. And they're taking it. They're trying to take the Lord. And Natalia should know this. But she's so far away in the bottom lane, so there's no real chance for this Natalia to steal the Lord. Ling, though, is scaling the walls, trying to find the right time when he can jump in and steal the Lord. Do we have any retribution on the side of Budi ML? No. We do have a retribution on the Ling. So he's actually going to finish it instead on his own. Is he going to get it? Yes! He's actually going to steal the Lord. And now he has to face all the heroes on the side of Budi ML. Can he do it? Blazing Duet will seal the life of Angela because she was left behind by the Ling just as her ultimate wore off. Now the Ling is caught as well. So a double kill by the Claude. The Lord is pushing out, but there's less heroes to work with for Quixotic, so it's a little bit hard to push in. Natalia tried to split push the bottom lane, almost worked. Not for that Terizla defending the turret. And Blazing Duet committed easy kill onto the Jawhead. Now at least Budi ML will be defending this push by the Lord, but no one's on the top lane though. They'll have to rotate right now, and that's what they're doing. The top lane will be forfeit. That's okay. They'll be able to defend this. If only they finished the Lord before the Ling came. I think that the reason why it didn't go their way was because they hesitated. They actually waited for the timer to come down when two heroes on Quixotic was dead. If they only just immediately went to the Lord after the two kills, they would have gotten the Lord. And then it will be a different story now. Okay. So now Claude starts to hurt. As I was saying, as long as he's farming and as soon as it hits 15 minutes in the game, we'll see the Claude do a lot better. And he is doing like a lot better. So good for him. No, his only priority in the team fights would be to survive as long as possible. And spot where the squishy heroes are, like the Natalia and the Angela. The Angela will most likely be with the Ling, like inside his body as she uses her ultimate. The gold level for both teams are dead even. Less than 100 difference. So that shows us that this game is very, very tight between these two very strong teams. That's Booty ML and Quixotic Fast. Claude did get his buffs. Now he has to come in. Wait for his team to initiate. Maybe the Terizla and the Kufra can find someone. Honestly, if they can find the Ling, that would be a game changer. Kufra tried finding someone, and now he's overextending a little bit. The Atlas was going forward, trying to disable this Kufra as much as possible. But, oh no, the three-man stun. Can they follow this up, though? The stun by the Kufra makes sure the Ling is taken down so low, almost dying even. But the Natalia is now finally here. Claude, can he do a blazing duet? He can't just yet. But maybe that's not even needed. Now he's going to go in, and a double kill by the Claude. He will get taken down by the Ling. So the Ling is still alive now. He's trying to find the Luo Yi. Can they find her? No, they can't. That's 4 heroes down. So now it's going to be a very easy push. Team Booty ML. If only the Claude stayed alive there. This might have been a GG push. Well, they're actually not even trying to push that mid lane because Ling is there. So instead, they'll go in and clear up the lanes. Just wait for their teammates to come up alive.
Lord resurrecting soon.
And then they'll re-engage in the future team fight. So what went right there for them was that even after they got initiated on by the Atlas, they quickly bursted him down. And the Kufra somehow managed to stun the Ling as he was jumping in to fight the rest of the Booty ML lineup. And now the X-Borg is being targeted. Unfortunately, there's just no way the Luo Yi can save him, so he's gonna have to be sacrificed. And Luo Yi might be found here by Natalia. That's a scary prospect, but thankfully Natalia went the other way. So Claude, everything rests on your shoulders, my friend. Psychopath, you'll have to be doing some heavy lifting today. It's not that your team is bad, but it's just the way the game works. It's a little bit tough for your team to do anything now except for saving you. But when you're saved, Psychopath, you have to deal a lot of damage to the enemies. Oh, they found the Atlas. Can they find the Claude? They can. He is stunned. He is silenced, but the Blazing Duet immediately committed. Not enough time for him to survive. And with him dead, once again, the Claude is a non-factor in this team fight. The Terizla jumping in now against 4 heroes. That's not going to do anything. In fact, you're going to make it worse for Team Booty ML because you're just going to die. Well, surprisingly, he's going to survive, actually. For how long, though? I'm not sure. Ling is going to try and maybe poke some damage to the rest of the opponents on the Booty ML side. And somehow the X-Borg finds a kill. And now he's going to be taken down. So it's a fair trade, 1-1. Terizla, you're so low. What are you doing here? Ling is going to be... You're just food. You should not be lying in wait like that. Okay, you can recover some health, but no, that's not going to save you from the Ling. Now the Lord is going to go to the way of Team Quixotic. The problem is the Claude. The Claude needs to survive, man. If only the Claude knows how to survive longer in the team fights, I think they'll have a great chance at winning the next one. The problem is he's been caught out of position a few times now that there's just no real chance for him to turn the team fight back around. The Ling always finds him. I think the problem there, I think it was an outplay by Atlas. Atlas just decided to flicker in and stun that Claude. And he did not see that coming. And then the Ling, the rest of the Quixotic Vast lineup just went in and followed up beautifully to secure that kill on the Claude. So lesson learned, hopefully, Psychopath. Be a little bit more aware of your surroundings. And if you survive the next team fight, I think you'll be able to turn this back around. In the middle lane, seeing some convergence by the heroes, but the Lord is pushing the bottom lane instead. So someone will have to defend this while the rest, they'll have to make sure they don't get caught off by the rest of the heroes from Quixotic. The Claude, though, is still playing with fire in the middle lane, still showing up his face. He should not be showing up at all, if possible. Just wait for the team fights to happen. Wait for Ling and Natalia to show up, and then we jump in. Well, things are looking good for now. Atlas did not find the Claude, so Claude will still be able to survive for now. And oh, in fact, the Xborg actually found the Natalia, so I think this is the perfect opportune time for you guys to engage and strike back to the heart of the Quixotic Vast lineup. Unfortunately, though, they have to defend against the super minions that were pushing with the Lord. It was the right time, too. They should be pushing that hard against Quixotic. Booty ML just didn't capitalize on these opportunities enough, I feel like. If they do, it would have been an easy game since like 10 minutes ago. But that's okay. There's still a chance. So nothing happening just yet. Claude just farming his buffs. Link's probably doing the same thing. Just keep on farming. And maybe even full slot your character, your hero. And then buy some potions. And maybe buy an immortal now on Claude and Ling. Like, if you fully stack your damage, it might not matter if you get taken down that quickly. So an immortal, a second life, would actually help you much more than one additional damage item. So Claude and Ling, I do expect to see a shining angelic bubble around your body, just like what all these heroes have. Look at that. That's 5 heroes with angelic bodies, shields on them. That means they have immortal, the item that gives you a second life when you die. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All 5 on screen right now have it. That's just how powerful that item is, how favorable it is for anyone to pick up. Okay. The Kufra found the Natalia. If only there was another hero. Maybe the Claude. That would have been an easy kill on the Natalia. But the Claude will have to keep his distance. He wants to be surviving like the longest time. And now that the Lord is enhanced and is revived, there should be a team fight coming in the area. So the question is, who is going to engage first? I feel like both teams has the potential to engage, the Atlas and the Kufra. The respective tanks or teams. They're the ones that's supposed to initiate. And if they do, and if they do it well, that should be game. It's gonna happen soon, guys. Look at that. Claude is just taking the red buff, and then he joins the team fight. You see the Atlas just lying in wait in that bush. Oh no, they're not checking it. Luoyi needs to go in there and check, because if he's allowed to stay here in the middle of everyone from the side of Budi ML, when the Claude is spotted, they will just jump right into it. Oh, the Natalia instead is the one found, but oh, she's still alive somehow. What? What? How can she still be alive when she was found by the Kufra and the Claude? That was very interesting. Alright. Teams are being careful now, as they should. But something has to happen soon. So either the Kufra or the Atlas will have to jump in and find a good stun onto 2-3 heroes. That will be the game changer. But the more important thing is the Claude will have to follow up. And the Ling will have to follow. Oh, two-man stun. The Claude is not caught, though. So now he can just wait it out. And oh, no. The Ling is targeting him, but it's not enough damage. So Ling is now to shut down. And Atlas is killed as well. So Claude will survive. Will he survive the Jawhead stun, though? He will. Now he's going to find the Angela. Angela is just freezing herself with the Winter Truncheon. Finally taken down for the first time. The Immortal is triggered. And now the Natalia will have to run away from the Kufra. But that doesn't matter, because Claude will be able to take this Lord now. Can't he? He can just solo this. In fact, oh, the Kufra was going for the blaze with this Natalia, almost stunning her to the wall. That would have killed her. That would have been a very convincing team fight victory for Team Budi ML. But you know what? It's still a pretty good victory. They will be securing this Lord. Now, there's your chance to secure the game. Game number 1 in the grand finals. Oh, God. Oh, God. This is your time, guys. This is your time. So Ling is just prepping the next team fight that's inevitably gonna come near your base. If I was them, though, I would risk it and go take a team fight outside of their base, because if they win, it's gonna be easier for them to push back, and if they lose, it's gonna be taking the opponent's side some more time to reach their base. But at this point, it's a little bit too late to take a team fight outside. Maybe they'll have to rely on their inhibitor turrets to deal some damage. But not if it's taken down first. The Lord is alive and well, only down to half HP now. Yes, they will engage, and that's a beautiful two-man stun, but I don't think the Claude is caught in there, and that's why he will still be able to deal some real damage. Maybe even killing some more. Not yet. It was only the Natalia that's taken down. Now the Claude will have to wait a little bit for his ultimate to come back up, and then he can go in. He did kill off the Atlas for the first time. He did slay him the second time, and now he wants to jump in to fight the rest of the heroes on the side of Quixotic. The Ling will try his best to secure anything he can, but he can't do anything. And with that, game number 1 will go to Budi ML with such an intense back and forth between the two teams. And finally, that one single team fight that Budi ML won actually gave them the game. And that the only thing that went well there is that Claude stayed alive until the Ling spent all his abilities on him. Right? So that was the game changer. In the previous team fights we saw, Budi ML's Psychopath with his Claude actually got caught out a few times. And with that, it was a little bit hard for Team Budi ML to fight back. And so the Claude was the determining factor for the win for Budi ML, because in the last few team fights, he actually survived. Maybe not getting kills, but he survived. And as long as he survives, the opponents, Quixotic Vast, they know that there's a real chance for Budi ML to turn the team fight back around with the Claude. So what they did was just keep the Claude as safe as possible and only engage with the 4 heroes other than the Claude. And once the team fight's happening, when Ling has spent all his abilities, that's when the Claude jumps in. And that's allowed them to win the team fights that matter the most around the Lord and in the final base push. So there you go. Booty ML, good job. The Ling did a pretty good job too, but honestly, against a Claude, it was a little bit hard if you take it to the late game. I thought that Natalia would have done something better. I honestly think that Natalia could have won that for Quixotic Vast if only she was able to find the Claude. But I guess the Claude was being protected at all cost by the rest of the heroes like Luo Yi and Kufra, so it's hard. We saw a few attempts from the Natalia to assassinate that Claude, but well, it didn't work out. That's okay. It's only game 1, so Quixotic Vast, you'll still have a chance to come back into the series. You're only down 1-0. So let's see what game 2 has in store for us after we look at the stats here. Of course, Natalia did a good job split pushing all the while. She roams around the map pretty effectively with her invisibility, but the amount of hero damage she did was nowhere near enough to win the game for Team Quixotic Vast. While Claude, of course, he's the MVP. What can I say? He did a great job surviving all the way to the late game and making sure he gets the farm he needs to turn the team fights around. So good job, Booty ML. You won game number 1, but there is still a game number 2 and possibly a game number 3, but that will depend on Team Quixotic Vast performance. For now, though, let's go take a quick break before we invite the teams back. Once the teams are back, we'll start game number 2. See you soon. Okay, guys, we're just gonna wait for the team to come back. I think Quixotic Vast is still missing. But once they are back on, we'll invite them and then we'll get back into game number 2. Uh, okay, I'm getting some info on Quixotic's Vast situation. But I think the reason there is someone from QV, Quixotic Vast, that is saying that they can't play due to low batteries on their phone and they can't charge it somehow. So I'm not sure how this is gonna go actually. If they can't play, if their phones don't have batteries, don't I guess there's not that much we can do about it. So we're gonna have to wait for confirmation from the admins. And once the admins have figured out what to do, we'll probably get back and announce what happens. For now, though, we're just gonna wait for them. We still have time that we can give to them for them to try and come back, maybe to play in the grand finals game 2. And I'll update you guys as the admins found an answer as to how this is gonna go. So for now, stay tuned. We'll give you an update really, really soon, and we'll be right back. Okay, so I've got an update, and unfortunately, Quixotic Vest have forfeited their participation in the grand finals game number two. And the reason for that is, I believe they are running low on their batteries. Unfortunately, I think they're not in a position to charge their phones. Um, the thing is, it's understandable because they played for like 3 rounds in a row, right? And so I don't think any phone will be able to survive that much of gaming anyway. Even the latest phones will be suffering from some batteries issues. And yeah, and I'm just getting more confirmation from admins. Give me a second. Right. So yeah, uh, we did also consider the fact that if we wait for them to charge the game, we'll probably have to wait and delay the stream further, and we don't want that for anyone that's participating. And further down, the reasoning is also because if they actually manage to win, then we'll have to further delay the stream later if they want to charge the phone again. So in the end, we did ask Team Quixotic Vast to confirm with us whether they want to play and continue their participation in the grand finals of the One Play MLBB Open week number 3. And they said that they will have to surrender their position in the grand finals. And with that, your brand new champions are Booty ML. So congratulations, guys. The rewards, they will still win their rewards. So don't worry. You participated. You did pretty well. Quick Exotic Fast, you did take a few games off of some strong teams today. So congratulations, guys, for reaching the grand finals. It's unfortunate that you can't play, although it's understandable that you've played so many rounds today. So your phone must have been, must have been hot, must have been running out low, and eventually you can't really play now. So it's okay. It's been fun anyway. So thank you, everyone who's participated in the One Play MLBB Open week number 3. Week number 4 is still open. You can go and register your team if you're into a Mobile Legends tournament. You can win prizes up to $270. I mean, today, the champions, Booty ML, has just won $80, guys. So that's pretty dope. So, congratulations to Booty ML once again for winning. Thank you to One Play Esports for putting all these together, providing us with the opportunities to play, compete, and watch some good Mobile Legends. Do follow them on their pages, Facebook and Instagram at One Play Esports to get updates and to get updated on the highlights of the streams of today and previous broadcasts. And in the future, there will be more coming your way. So stay updated and don't miss out. Thank you to Metadatas for providing us with a platform to host the tournaments on. And thank you to Cresmos for organizing. I'm Sleepy. It's been a blast this weekend for the One Play MLBB Open Series. I'm looking forward to next week. And until then, take care and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.